Okay, so
I am placing this order.
so we are.
Okay.
So we are gonna get interrupted at some
So the Pokemon has infested the sneaky Centaur.
Yeah, it is.
I have yet to be infected.
I've been infected since I was 11 years old.
Yeah, well,
With the very first
The
game.
majority of the
what
order.
the? Oh, these are just beads. I don't know why that scared me.
Because they were alive things that jumped out of your bag.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you can name them obscene things, right? There's no.
Well, no one else can see them, right?
I haven't tried to name any of them
I
yet.
think you can. Oh no, they
So I
can
don't want
see
to
your
get
name.
attached.
Oh, right. I told you, I just rename it.
I can just name it Dirk Diggler.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Dirk
yeah.
Diglett. Oh yeah.
Dig Gently and his detective agency.
Wait a minute.
Period. I read that.
Inspector Harry Hole.
All right. Well,
Did you know that's like a real thing?
which one?
There's this
Great.
mystery writer. I think he's
Harry
Swedish, and now
Hole?
I can't remember what the writer's name is, but his character that is his like mystery character is a real thing, is named Inspector Harry Hole.
Of course.
Why?
And like part of me wants to believe that it's some sort of lost in translation thing, but I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Probably not, especially if they're Swiss. Like they have like 3 official languages back there.
I think
Like,
he's Swedish. What's his name? Joe Nesbo. That's what his name is.
Well,
And
if
the
he's a
Nes-
flaming Nesbo, then you probably know.
Nesbo has like the thing, like the Swedish O with like the cross.
oh
through it.
yeah.
So it's probably like Nesbo.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce Swedish. But yeah, Inspector Harry Hole. Oh look, there's a Pokestop.
Yeah, it's Park.
Where? Oh, is that Fowler? Or is that
Baggert.
oh
Gabbett?
Spectre.
It's like the only one anywhere. It's so
Apparently.
far off.
Are they calling you going, what the fuck is this
Maybe.
order?
Yeah.
You got silent meowed at.
There are no gyms in the area.
There's like 4 in the park next to our house, and the fountain out in front of our apartment building is a Pokestop.
Out by Evergreen is super hopping. There's a gym by the little park monument. There's a gym at Evergreen itself. It's ridiculous. Oh, do I have unspent XP? Yes, I do. The storyteller is currently off dealing with food. So, although Lisa hooked it up with this ridiculous cream cheese spicy jam thing, which
Pepper jelly.
is great.
Pepper jelly, spicy jam, same thing.
Pepper jam.
No, a spicy jam is what you do. A pepper jelly is something in the sea.
Spicy jam. Sounds painful.
Spicy jams.
More game science dice.
Right?
This die feels so inferior. Next to this one.
If it doesn't hurt when you clutch it in your claw, it's not an appropriate die.
Not worth that.
Your D6 needs to draw blood.
The D4s need to punch through your.
No, D4s are stunted for some reason. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah, that's right. Maybe somebody.
Somebody probably cut themselves open with one.
the D8s? Yeah, you need to be able to pop a tire. That's what you go.
Some sort of
So-
nerd movie where they use those as caltrops.
Yes.
This makes me think of Wet Hot American Summer.
Wet Hot American Summer?
Because they're like, when they're building the like machine that's gonna deflect the meteor that's coming towards the earth.
Uh-huh.
Like, if only we had something that could like randomly generate. Oh, and there's like the nerd kid who's like, no dungeon master would be anything without his 20-sided die. So you just start rolling the die on them. David Hyde Pierce being like, where are the, the indoor kids? And it's like the D&D kid is like wearing a cape.
Yeah.
The
Like the
indoor
goth girl,
kids.
like the sneezy Jew kid.
Give me all the stereotypes.
Yeah,
Give me
pretty
them.
much all of them. Well, this conversation is taking a while. Are they confused?
Well, he does have that accent.
What happened there, love?
Was that loud?
It's not a usual address.
What kind of fucking
Oh, really?
Right.
That's a thing?
They think someone's hacking into your account and ordering pizza with your card.
He's got a weird accent.
Like
Yeah, who's
the
this
exact
guy?
same shit that we order all the time.
Just
And
happens to
somebody
be
hack
a
into
different
my
shit.
account and
This
be
is
like,
very suspicious. Damn, that
This
looks
what-
good. Yeah.
this is what I would do. I would hack into somebody's account and be like, hey, look what he ordered last time. We ordered that.
Well, it's
Weird.
like the time
That's
that
good,
I
man.
got an alert from my bank being like, we saw suspicious charges on your account. I'm like, all right, what is it? Oh, my Hulu payment
Right.
that I've been paying monthly for the past like 2 years.
Yeah. It's like it suddenly just sets off an alarm like after
Yeah.
forever.
That's why I only take
No
cash to
reason.
credit at comic book shops. Every time I go to comic book shop and use my credit card or my
They're
debit
like,
card,
are you a nerd?
they cut off my card and they think they're making fraudulent charges. I'm like, no. I go to comic book shops.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I buy $100 worth of comic books. I'm sorry, it's a problem. I know I should stop.
Right? Stop trying to look out for me.
Yeah.
Let
It's
me do
always that
this.
situation where it's like, don't judge me.
Right?
Like you call them and then they go through your
Your
go
expenses?
through your charges and
Yeah.
it's like you see like your sad day
Food.
buying fast food, buying dorky things on one afternoon and it's like, yeah,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me. That was me.
That was me.
I did all that.
that's what I was doing.
I'd probably just try to own it though.
All right. No, I would take cash to comic book shops because A, it stops me from spending a ton of money. B, I'm trying to do it with my bank.
Remember how I spent XP on willpower?
Yeah.
I need 1 XP to do anything entertaining.
Well, it's like my bank, like we're gonna send you a new debit card, the chip in it. I was like, no, I don't want it.
Nah, now you gotta live with dial-up like everybody else.
I know.
I needed it for Europe, and they weren't sending
Yeah.
me one, and I was like, I need this. So I ended up having to go in there and have them print me one, like on the spot.
Well, so first of all, they said they sent me a new credit card because they were like, your privacy and safety is like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
It's like,
I get
it's
it.
like you may have been compromised. I was like, oh really?
Mhm.
No, there's nothing on my there's no
Hulu.
fraudulent charges on my account. Like everything's fine. They're like, well, we're sending you a new card
But basically, if
anyway.
you shop at Target or Home Depot, they like to issue one every other.
Oh, well, I shop at Target like every day.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but they sent me a new credit card, and then they were like,
Because
"And we're gonna
apparently
s-
Target and Home Depot are constantly hacked.
yeah, and they're like, well, we're gonna send you a new debit card too. And I was like, okay. And I waited. And I waited, and they were like, and they kept being like, "Don't forget to activate your new debit card." Like, I haven't fucking gotten it yet, guys. Stop sending me notices to activate
chill,
it. I don't
dude.
have it. And then on the first of this month, I got the email that was like, "All right, we're sending you your card." I was like, "Okay, now you didn't already send it. You've been sending me fucking activate notices. How could I activate it if you hadn't even sent it to me yet?"
Yeah.
They sent it. I got it. I went up to activate it, and it wouldn't let me activate it online. I was like, "The fuck?"
Of course.
It says so. Then I chatted with one of the IT people,
Yeah.
being like, "It won't let me update it. Like, it won't let me activate it." It's like, well, it says you're putting in the wrong pin. It hasn't asked me for my pin.
Right.
It's just asking me for the number, the expiration date, and the security code. I'm like, oh, well, that's the error message we're getting, is that you're putting in the wrong pin. But it hasn't asked me for it. It's like, well, try calling the number. I was like, okay. So I tried calling the number on the back of the card, and it was like, you can't activate this card over the phone. Like the email you sent me said to do it. It had a link. It had a link that I clicked
Those people on
on.
the phone
Yeah.
probably
So
can't
basically, I
Yeah.
had.
respond to anything.
Well, it was automated
Yeah.
on the phone. So I had to go to an ATM, stick it in the ATM, and be like, there, it's activated. But nowhere did it say that I had to actually, it was like, here, activate it online. But I couldn't. Or on the phone. I
Yeah.
had to go and be like,
It had to make you get out of your house.
right?
And-
So
Pokemon Go.
Bert just got a third inundation because
Yeah.
I thought I could get a fourth, but I was like, no, he needs at least a 3,
Oh, you're right behind
so I can be like, that old man is crazy,
Oh god damn!
Dangerous,
I forgot about
crazy.
those freaking children.
scary, dangerous.
Damn. I
This is
could have
the
eaten
piece-
them.
This is the piece that
What do we
you
do with
were
those children?
you were talking back at home, and I was like, you're forgetting
Put them
some of
on
them.
ice and save them for later.
Eat them now.
I need to know.
They're better when they're
Stop.
warm.
Stop.
What? You want me to eat that?
Would you? Thank you. Because I'm just gonna get a smaller piece instead. I know.
You really fail at
Okay.
doing this. All right.
No. Keep it near me.
I have Dapper Heathen Moses written here. Oh, that
'Cause we
guy.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Because we parted the
The Red Sea of
of
People?
the abominable sea.
Gross shit. Yeah,
And I was like, nope.
that's right. You're not punched through.
I'm Simone the Digger. My mustache is the one that will pierce the heavens.
You're represented in one of the constellations.
Whenever he twirls it, the little sparkle, little
Yep.
Lens flare.
Yes.
oh, lens flare.
Fanfic. Start drawing that fan art. I imagine when he hulks out, he looks like Armstrong from
Yep. There's like those
Full
sparkles.
Metal Hawk.
yeah.
Little purple sparkles. Yeah,
Alright,
he's
anyway.
got that mustache, dude.
This
I
has
just
never happened to
imagine
me.
Monterey Jack.
This has never happened to my face.
I don't know. Sometimes I just write things.
We were talking about cosplaying as Monterey Jack and Gadget,
Aww.
and I was like,
That
then I'd have to
takes
make
me back.
a zipper.
Oh
And
yeah,
it'd have
you
to be as
would.
big as my fucking head. I don't know how I'm gonna mount that
You
thing.
could probably. They used to make zipper plushies. You could probably find one on like eBay or Amazon.
I was like, what if I could mount something on a drone? It'd be real badass. Don't touch the zipper, it's $200.
Right.
It's a good one. It's a nice one from Best Buy. Don't touch it. Anyway. I forgot what was going on. It's been a month.
It has been a month.
We're at the church, and there are
Yes.
children.
You're in the yard.
Bettina Ghosties,
yeah, Jess is-
a werewolf.
Jess
Some
is
people.
MIA. Mags is busy brawling.
All right.
There
So
were 2 hooded people and a thing with wings and a sword.
oh yeah,
And there were 3 men in
That's
suits.
Rowena and
Oh yeah.
Christine.
that's
Oh
right.
right, she.
And
Okay,
then
who's
there
I got?
were 3 men in suits, 7 biker chicks. One of the biker chicks is a werewolf.
That's right.
And then Bettina Agosti and a horde of armed children.
And I had to let you all go because there's a bunch of holy shit. Have fun with that.
Oh yeah. it's
4
church.
child soldiers. I said, no one else touch these. They're mine to deal with. Dominate. At least that's my plan. And
Yes. So there's people in suits. There's biker ladies. There is still a horde of abominations behind you, but your backup is basically saying, we'll deal with that. You guys push forward. And that's where we stopped.
Yeah. Okay, well, have fun storming the church.
I use 2 willpower, and I'm rolling intelligence plus occult. And if I get to apply vamps and or mystical powers for the specialty, I want to figure out exactly what is the most efficient way to shut down whatever the fuck this is. Like, do I need to take down Benita? Do I need to get into the church and shut something down? Where's my little arrow that tells me what my primary objective is?
Okay. You get to apply your specialty for that.
Cool. Both or just one?
You got vampires, and what's the other one?
Mystical powers.
Yeah, let's go with that too.
All right. And then what's my difficulty?
Let's go with 7.
All right. 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know.
7 successes.
I need your help.
All right. Never mind. 7 successes. Tell me later.
I will tell you when you come back.
You can start on these ladies. I
I
think there's some
don't.
children that need to be saved.
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Look, I just don't have. I'm just not eating them. I don't know what else happens. I don't know how that works. I've never had to face that before. Okay.
Send them to me. I'll take care of them. Snake smile.
I know how you'll take care of them. Okay.
I
Are
could sell
we-
them into sex slavery. You don't know.
Do I care?
You just don't want me to hurt
I
them.
like how you're looking on your sheet
Yeah.
to figure
Does
this
my
shit
sheet tell me that? I don't know. Like I lost part of my stuff. I
out.
don't
It's like,
even
is there
know.
anything on my sheet that will tell me?
Yeah. You just don't want them hurt. I will keep them at the brothel, nice and safe.
I got my eye on a werewolf, so
Well, I have a perimeter to keep, so I'll thin out the crowd. I'll
I
thin out the
don't, I
herd.
don't actually remember how our mesmerized thing works. So
Brian Adams, go back to fucking Canada.
nah, he's just gonna follow you.
Your feelings will not be returned.
This is
Into bed.
really
It's all on camera, too.
You're not. You're
Can't give it up anymore.
That's
They
the
probably
sound.
can't hear the music either. So
No. That's the sound of rejection.
Sorry, I'm just getting my phone, and then I dropped it, and then I'm leaning over again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry again.
what? Oh,
nothing.
I was being distracting.
If you ever
I
watch the
guess.
video, you'll know.
I could like feel your head touching me, but it just didn't register that wasn't like. Just kind of, I don't know. Something's happening.
Yeah,
Something's happening.
Not much.
What's going on there? Okay,
I can't hear my tongue properly.
Sad day.
It is a sad day.
Wait, what?
I can't just do my tongue to push things around.
Oh.
Like a dog with peanut butter in his mouth.
It's time to film a show with you then. Like, pretend you're talking.
Uh-huh.
God, one of my coworkers chews with his mouth open all the time.
Oh.
Oh,
So like,
you're good.
if we have like a lunch or a break at the same time, I have to make sure to not be wherever he is, because it's just like he's almost always eating stuff out of a can. So it's like he makes the most disgusting noises when he eats, and also he's a fucking weirdo and nobody likes him. So
I lost my glasses. Tony was helping me find them.
We found
You know, like when you get home and you don't feel good, and you're like, whatever, and you throw your glasses in your bed,
I've done
and then
this.
you forget that they're in your bed, and you can't find them. And you're like, you with the eyeballs, I can actually see.
I
I
always,
can't find my glasses.
I always hang mine up, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like when I'm not wearing them and I go to bed, they're like on my bedside table.
Yeah.
And then like when I'm in the bathroom taking a shower, they're on like,
You know how above my
Same.
head in my bed there's all those DVD racks?
yeah.
I just slide them under a DVD so they hang above my head.
I usually take off my glasses and stuff in the morning. It's like it's annoying.
Well, I can't see them, and the carpets of our floor are almost the same color as our glasses. My glasses. So if I lose them, that's it.
That's it.
I
No,
will
glasses
never
ever.
find them.
Did Tony give you the jar back?
No.
So I need
Oh, it's right there.
There's some pepper jelly my mom made. This one's covered in cream cheese, but that one's not.
God damn it. Go home, Brian Adams.
Not on fire. Not on purpose.
Oh my.
That was real.
We also got that on camera, apparently.
Shoot from 2 angles.
Shit got incredibly real.
It's fine. Breathe deep.
Shit.
Well, we don't have Valerie to snort. And then the two of them would set each other off.
Oh, I
and
know.
just-
That's my favorite. You know, this only records half
Yes.
an hour, sir.
Fasten
I'm
that
gonna
top.
Keep working on it every so often.
I was gonna say I bought vegan cream cheese the other day, so
Yeah, there you go.
I got it.
do you want me to
should
turn on the
probably get
fan?
that.
It feels
Yes,
kind of
please.
stuffy in here.
Full stagnant.
My mom was getting fancy with the labels. Yeah.
Say wiener jelly? Pepper jelly.
Weird.
2016.
With polka dots.
Yes.
It's,
Chestnut.
It's so you
it's
can
not very gelatinous because it's pretty new.
chestnut.
Oh, I was looking at. I was like, it's kind
Use it in
Yeah,
a
it's
sentence.
kind of.
Oh yeah, that's
You
what
can't really do that to any of your coworkers.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have either, but one of them's
It's
cool,
good.
so it's okay.
Wait, what happened? Oh, the Joey Chestnut
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
She's cool. She quotes Grandma's Boy with me, so I figured they'll be all right.
My dad likes Browns.
I've never seen it.
It's
Oh,
it's pretty
really
solid.
funny.
It's pretty
I
solid.
do like
So
Dick
quotable.
Sportson.
Very quotable.
So
Oh yeah, he features in a very very amazing way in that movie. Pretty good. 7.
So
Who do I need to murder? What do I need to befoul?
so you can't see
Or
it,
both.
but you can definitely feel it. It is coming from inside the church, and there's something in there. It is. You're not sure if it's like a ritual but there's something getting off vibe. Like if you had that spell, if you see magic, you could see it just like in a column
is that?
above.
That's
In my
Prius.
very, I don't know.
No idea what that's about.
Pizza.
It's pizza.
Cool.
that was like
I think that's
It
John.
sounds like Oscar Myers. My
No,
boy is
it's
the first name.
it's the Yellow Rose of Texas.
Oh. It still sounds like my bologna has a first name.
All right.
Yellow Rose of Texas. I'm going back to see. No,
Strength plus size letters.
I don't want any more Pidgeys. Fuckers.
So many veggies.
Okay, use the sharp low number 6 first. Trips. I'm gonna try and jump over the children, maybe even over the woman. But either way, Bert's gonna try and fly. So we'll see how this goes.
Ooh, there's a Spiro.
Pokemon. Oh, what did you find out with the children?
I wasn't trying to find anything out.
Or what happened when I went in there to search for glasses?
I think I got distracted or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Oh, I was like, I don't remember what dominate stuff does, and I went
Mm.
looking it up, and then I got distracted by something, and then I stopped.
oh, we should
apparently.
make room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well.
It's sticky though.
That's what she said. All right, that's how we like it.
So,
There's love.
we didn't put Shane does, so she's got some settings on it, like I said.
Cool. We'll do. So one of each end, yeah.
So it's had it in the kitchen.
It lives under the stairs.
That makes sense. There was a Pidgey on the table. No manners.
They shit everywhere. Because their sphincters, they have no muscle control there. So it's just right out.
Our
Right out.
apartment has like.
Where was that?
It's
I
on,
was
on her
really,
dice.
Oh,
I
right
was
now?
really upset because the first Pidgey that I caught landed right on top of my NES, but it was like I hadn't figured out how to like use the camera or anything yet, so I couldn't take a picture of it.
Too hot?
Yes.
Floppy.
It's hot and floppy.
You need-
That's the opposite of what it should be.
Yeah.
You cash, John?
Hmm?
You want the cash?
You were like, I'm not in some mood.
I will repay you in tasteful, not nudes.
That's a disappointment.
Yeah.
You owe him nudes. This might be a John Cena situation.
Should be at least
Ooh,
8.
stuffed crust.
Well, I got cash now, so I can start, you know.
All right.
Aw.
Yes, cry. It makes sense.
All right, more ones, more crying.
Let me see them tears, honey.
Now I'm a little sad that I changed all my ones before I left work
Thank
today.
There you go.
You can always pour them at me.
I'm so desperate to eat this, so I'm eating it like a pizza.
Do it.
I don't care.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that shit.
So, John.
Yep.
What difficulty would it be to run and jump over the children and the woman?
You want to get in there?
Well, there's other things there besides just
Yeah.
the woman.
And that's
Woman,
fine.
there's children, there's about 10 people.
I mean, I think best case scenario is I Superman through the doors,
Thanks.
This will help you.
with or without them
Hey.
closed. I'm, not-
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm wondering what sort of success rate I'm looking at for
No
that.
one's fucking you. No one's fucking
'Cause I think-
Literally no one's
I think
You-
I got the strength roll for it.
You feel,
It'll be without
could
any
do
grace
that.
or style, but damn.
no, you could make that happen, no problem. In your current state, you might trip and fall, but,
Roid
you
it
know,
out.
you're not sure, looking at the church, that there is not some sort of warding in place. You're not sure that when you roll, these doors are going to break and open for you.
All right, then. I guess I'm landing on Benita. Her name's Benita, right?
Yeah.
Bettina.
Oh. Well, because she's going to Benita in a stretcher when I get back.
Put in the middle table. Not that. Yes.
Thanks, dear.
Thank you.
Okay, it's on your book.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm headed. I mean, let me know if we need to roll combat or roll
Yeah, we're going to get
roll
them.
combat.
So,
Roll the murder things.
Mags, to bring you up to speed,
Oi, oi.
since it has been over a month.
Alright.
It's also Eddie Izzard.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're approaching
I apologize for making fun
the
of Frank accent.
church where the bad guys are supposed to be holed up in.
I shoot kids,
Yeah.
and I tell them. When she says, "Don't fuck with the kids,"
Yeah.
even the magazine are like, "Fuck those kids."
Right.
And Bert goes,
These kids look weird.
In the church.
Yeah.
Who can go in the church? Should we go in the
Mags,
church?
your attention is more diverted towards those biker chicks.
Don't think it's a holy place. at
Last
this
few
moment.
remnants of that
If it has any
rival biker gang.
All right.
if it has any items, there's
Where are the
nothing I can
girls?
do.
Yep. And then
Where are
one of
girls?
them is very clearly a werewolf.
Right.
She's mine.
Yes. And to infuriate you further,
She's what she's in.
she's wearing like her
The one at the
cut,
bottom is chickens.
and she has a chain on the side,
I don't need that much.
and you see the string of patches from various of the gangs that you recognize,
Right.
including your girls' gang.
Okay.
Just cut off patches. They're kind of like as a trophy.
Anthony, what are you doing?
I'm closing this one.
You smacked yourself in the face like 4 times. You couldn't do it.
No.
Yeah, a little bit. Did you see him? Because it's kind of what you were doing.
It's
I thought he was
unfortunately
trying to make it
as a third hand.
I thought he was trying to make the box talk or something.
unfortunately it's
Trying
on
to get
camera
pimples.
for everybody to
See?
see.
Thank you.
How do I get pimples back here?
I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend pizza against my neck.
You never know.
At least not there.
You never
It's
know.
usually here.
Not when people are watching.
No, not on camera.
I'm gonna step away from if you say, "Oh yeah."
Mhm. Fish milk.
Okay.
Let me go put on my chainmail coif. Again, my life will never be complete
Until you
until
see
I
that
see somebody
cosplayer.
cosplay
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
at any
The
convention.
trick is that loincloth, really.
Yeah,
That's the part that you're like, oh.
The loincloth and the chain coif
Owning
with
it.
the fish.
So, like, I have to basically do 4 separate dominates.
Yeah,
Fine.
there's something wrong with these kids.
Just let me eat them.
No.
They're not children
Is there
anymore.
something I can do to know what that is?
Yeah. You can.
What do I roll?
10 plus a cult if you want to try to figure this out.
I ain't got time to taste them all, I'm sorry. Be like, this one's a new vintage, this one's been aged,
What's the difficulty?
8.
this one's from France.
Right.
Really?
This one's been left in a cave for the past 6 years.
Admittedly, you could have been able to tell because he's wearing a striped shirt and has a mustache, even though he's like 10.
A little hat.
And
He's got,
smoking.
he's got a little accordion that hangs from his
smoking.
belt.
Oh my
Concert
gosh.
cheating.
And like a
Oh,
neckerchief.
excuse me.
And he's smoking.
I'm very
I got
tight,
4.
skinny black
Long
jeans.
cigarettes.
With his little neckerchief.
4.
Ah!
I like black flats.
They're not quite any that you've seen before, but they look like they're ghouls. There's something you don't quite understand, though.
Oh, great. This was like a roll
They're
that
revenants.
Bert needed to do.
It's brought back.
A ghoul family. So, if you keep ghouls long enough and breed them, that's a revenant. A family
Because
of
ghouls,
That's basically what I did. in,
ghouls are
Dark
frozen in
Ages.
time as long as you feed them.
Uh-huh.
They're not vampires yet. They're still technically able to reproduce.
So if they're full
They
of
still
vampire
have-
blood and reproducing,
But if they're all children.
so these are children born.
Okay, that
Yes.
makes much more sense.
There you go.
than what- I
Yes.
was like, but if they haven't gone through, they can't with the
That little girl in Europe was like 12 or like 6 when she had a baby. So
Gross.
I don't know.
It's all disgusting.
Gross.
Yeah, it was.
No.
I don't like it.
Nope.
Don't either.
That shouldn't happen.
No, it shouldn't.
I'm sorry, internet. Food came on the
I don't think
table,
she did.
and we turned into a ravenous horde.
Yeah, I am now.
Yeah,
I am now
You
a
have
pizza
to have your
vampire.
period first.
Yeah.
Which, like, how do you have your period at 6?
You're really unfortunate.
I mean, mine was at 10, but that's
I mean, she was either 6 or 8.
Yeah, when I had mine at
Trying
10
to-
too, and that was like
You're there watching Barbie,
Early.
and you're like,
Right.
Or like sleeping over at your friend's house and being like,
I'm gonna die.
Right.
it was having her mom having to be like, oh no, let me call your mother.
The
my
mom
sister
is just like,
Exactly. At 7?
It was in the same neighborhood.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
Congrats.
that's when it happened. So
no, I can see,
the
even
house
through
very
time,
similar to this one.
I can see the gears in that mom.
Almost? Oh no? Okay. Alright.
Yes, dear.
I'll am up. Anybody
Oh,
want one of
yeah.
these?
Oh, I wonder what
Thank
kind
you.
of Pokemon are in San Mateo.
Oh, yay. It was like
It's gonna be great.
something starting.
Wait, what's happening?
I got a new job.
She's working with Epion Avenger.
really.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm working with Brittany. I'm like, like when the thing is like really, really awesome, and so you don't want to tell people because they go, what's wrong? And then
You want to wait till you're in your 3rd trimester?
Yes.
Before you tell everybody?
Yes.
So wait, what is it again? Sorry.
She got a new job.
Missed it.
So I've been looking for. Sorry, sidetrack. I've been looking for work.
Chicken, I guess.
Yes, please.
And Chris Bergeron works for a company called Backblaze. They specialize in cloud services, so for like $5 a month, you can back all your data, on their servers.
Okay.
He does IT, and he posts. Tony actually interviewed with them a while ago in their like tech support.
Entry-level tech support?
Didn't work out.
I didn't have any experience with kids.
But then he posted on Facebook. He's like, "Oh, we're looking for an office admin."
That can be arranged.
Right, and I looked at the
I'm
job
working on 'em.
description, and I was like, I could totally do this job. Like these are things within the realm of my capabilities. Tony was all like, "You better apply tomorrow before I get home because jobs like that don't last very long." So I did.
And you got it. Yay!
And then I told Chris, and Chris was like, "Oh, I'll put your name through." And then it was really quick. It was all like, "Call me up that week, do a phone interview, bring me in the following week." By the end of the week, they were like, "We're job offer. Monday, here's like paperwork for you to sign and fill out." And I was like, "Okay, I gotta work things out with Starbucks." So over the next few weeks, indeterminate amount of time, I will be working Monday through Friday. Yeah, in San Mateo, 9 to 5, and I'll still be working Saturdays and Sundays at Starbucks. I don't know how long that's gonna go. 7 days is kind of a good match.
Because mommy wants to pay off for debt.
No, Mom
Oh.
doesn't want to screw over her Starbucks store because that's rude.
That too.
I like my people. I think that's
That's why when I left Hot Topic, I waited until after Christmas.
so.
If I got a new job, I'm like, peace out, fuckers.
I don't
But I don't
like,
know.
I
'cause it's
want to
never
do it
happened
so
to me.
bad.
I don't like my job. I don't like being a barista. I really don't like being a shift supervisor. So I'm glad to actually be stepping down.
I would totally understand, but I still be like, really.
But I like my company.
Yeah.
I like what we stand for.
I liked
who you
everyone
work
I
with.
worked
And
for.
and I like
worked
my
with.
coworkers. I respect them a lot. Not to be like I'm gonna.
I like
you
my
over.
coworkers, but I hate my manager, and also our company is bullshit.
Well, that's
so-
how I felt at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
But I felt like if I left during Christmas, it wouldn't be the company or the manager that I didn't like getting punished. It would be all those lower level people that I was there
Yeah.
helping. And if I left during Christmas, they'd be fucked.
Mhm.
So
I want to Jerry Maguire
stayed.
that one day.
I basically lost my
Where'd you
job
get
right
that
before
goldfish from?
Christmas.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
for
I'm
the
just like,
meme,
they're not.
thank
That's
you.
nice, thanks.
Who's coming
Yeah.
with me?
December 14th. You don't have a job anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
But
They all but escorted Sally off the premises too.
that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Why did Ryan throw a fit when he?
No,
Yeah.
this wasn't
Okay.
street line. This was actually what do you call it? When I worked for the county.
Yeah. You need to stop getting escorted out of places by government. It's a bad habit.
I'm not trying to make that happen.
Tell me about it. Making me commit like potential felonies, like walking on foot, entering the U.S. like on fucking
Oh my
foot.
god.
All 10 feet of it.
Yeah. Well, that guy at the border station
Was
was
like-
like, "What the fuck is happening?" He came out of the booth. And he was
Came
just
out
like
the
yelling
booth.
at me. Like it was super windy. And it was just like he was yelling at me and I couldn't hear, so I kept walking.
I don't know. I'm French.
You just kept walking?
Yeah,
Holy
he was
shit.
probably like, "The fuck are you doing, dude?" Like,
I am
No.
sure there were
People from our
snipers.
side go that way.
right?
Not
We
the other
don't
way,
take
usually.
in refugees. Go home. But yeah,
Anyways, I'm really, really excited. Hopefully, as long as it all works out well.
it's fantastic.
Yay!
Good juju.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah, spit on her.
Oh, thank you.
Can we get some mom spit over there? Just have her spit in a jar. And, yeah. No, your mom. She's a real mom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Something you're not telling me?
I feel like there needs to be a
Okay,
table
then.
flip somewhere in there.
The mother is mother.
Those are available to order if you all want to order the little tables. I
For a
was
second,
told
I
I
thought
can't
you were
order
talking
them.
about babies.
I made this a point to
Well,
talk
you
about
You can
this with
order
everybody.
babies. Yeah.
Um,
And you can flip them.
there's that new arcade at East Ridge that has a bunch of like imported Japanese arcade
Uh-huh.
games in
There's an
there.
arcade in Eastridge now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
round
bowl
one.
bar.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they have a shit ton of Japanese imports.
John
And
just wishes there was a Gundam game.
one of those is a table fucking flipping game.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
actually gonna fucking go there because it has like
They're
half
putting
of a
they're putting
table
one
and
in
everything, and
Soho
you're supposed
by
to
my house
fucking
in Concord.
And there's a screen with
For
the
round one, the thing that's
Oh,
like-
yeah.
surprise faces of your family because you're causing a scene at dinner. You know,
I
like
love
that.
I love the moe art on the bowling lanes. I'm like,
Yep.
taco bowl.
When I saw that, I was like, we need to take fucking video of this shit. And
Yep.
flipping that goddamn table.
We'll just find our favorite clip from the channel, and then we'll
Oh, that
splice it all
reminds
together.
me, I forgot to. Damn it. Okay.
Someone still needs to do their interview. Anyway,
Amanda!
Amanda did hers. I was here
God
for it.
damn it.
exactly.
I saw it happen.
Yeah. You okay?
I give up now.
Oh,
I'm really excited.
okay, the beast is sated.
That pizza, okay?
My
Perch
beast
or
is
Jesus?
sated.
What?
Pizza is delicious.
Oh.
Hey.
I heard Perch or Jesus, and I was like, praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus.
Yes.
Now that we've been derailed
Praise
sufficiently.
him.
I figured you could
How's
talk
that
while I'm
from?
totally eating and stuff in my
It's
face.
from some like movie or TV show.
I'm so upset. We were talking about our employees. I was like, yeah, that's Paul and that's Jay, because I ain't got time for second second
What?
Second
syllables.
cock.
That's what I heard.
I was
Yeah.
gonna go with consonants,
That's a lot of work.
but yeah,
admittedly.
second cocks, yeah. And I'm like, Pauline, no. Paul, Jay, me, no. Jay, yeah. And now I got a Uriah and a Mariah. I gotta pronounce. I gotta enunciate on the clock. It's bullshit.
Yo and Ryan.
I'm gonna start calling her I started calling her Uriel. I think that's because we watched too much Courage.
Muriel.
Muriel.
Her name is Muriel. Oh, okay. See,
Yeah,
I'm just
Muriel.
Eustace and
using-
Muriel.
yeah. Eustace, that's a good one.
Wait,
Eustace.
the girl named
Eustace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Huh?
totally
Really?
sounds
She's
like
17?
something that
Oh,
an
it's a different
American
girl. I know
born
of a
Chinese
different girl
kid
named
would be
Uriah.
named.
Why are you naming your daughters Uriah?
It's biblical, isn't it?
It's a biblical man's name.
Maybe.
Why not?
Well, apparently you ain't read it then to know, or you missed the context clues. I don't know.
Meh.
Anyway,
They're like 70s.
Aw.
rock
let's murder
bands.
some children.
I have pizza stain.
There you go.
So
yes.
okay, I know what they are, right? And they were
Okay.
what?
Everybody roll me perception plus alertness.
Tell me, Romy Possession was learned.
Oh my god, look how much I care. 3, 2, 1,
You
1.
have 2 ones. You
I-
botched.
I get him that.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Okay, I'm sorry, perception alertness?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what happens? I just don't.
You were transfixed by those children.
Right.
You don't know what they are. It's creepy, and the more you're looking at them, the more in your head, this is
You're
like
picking your nose.
people shouldn't be doing this shit. People shouldn't be doing that. This is bad.
People are doing shit.
Bert
I am
got 2 out of
absolutely
3.
distracted. I
Yeah.
rolled 4 ones.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, and you're actually
I
supposed to be good at this.
Yeah.
Killing it.
I had an
Difficulty
8, a
6.
2, a 10, 3 ones. I re-rolled 10, and it was another 1.
Killing it.
So
2 out
Wow.
of 3.
2 out of 3.
I'm gonna spend a
Great.
willpower so that
Okay.
I don't completely fuck this
You can
up.
find your feet.
I completely fucked this up.
Bert is looking out for anything that will fuck up his epic trounce.
Yeah. Your prince is looking at those children and eye locked and is not letting go. Like she's just like transfixed. And the children are just looking at her.
I know, like, am I I'm toreadoring on
The one
kids?
Snap, snap, snap.
The one up front is carrying an unusually long knife and is just like looking at her back, like completely still.
They have in a moment.
If you're
Um,
gonna eat them.
So you spent the willpower, so you're not so transfixed by everything, but you see some of those biker bitches are kind of like sizing you up, so you're sizing them back. You're focused on them.
Having a Mexican standoff.
Meanwhile, Bert is starting his run.
Yes.
Ted, does that mean I'm
Bert.
Fleetwood?
You're
Um,
not distracted, so Bert, you can.
I noticed this.
Yeah, you figure to sprint. Those of you who have 2 and up,
Mm-hmm.
there's a sound in the distance, like out. It sounds kind of like an engine and tires fucking peeling off.
9 int plus occult plus vamps.
You got 4.
Yes.
You had
Right.
3. Okay. 2 for you. Okay. So you hear the sounds.
Mhm.
Tires?
Engines and a tire.
Yes.
Or tires.
Mags,
An engine and tire.
3 and up. Several vehicles. There's some bikes in there. Mags.
Bikes.
There's a car, and you assume about 3 bikes.
It's Vin.
It better be. He doesn't have, oh, maybe.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe, yeah.
He's got micro bitches.
He's got bad bitches.
Yeah.
So 9
Lots of
vampires. That's her thing, isn't it? That's her prey exclusion.
Yes.
Okay.
It absolutely is. With
Yeah.
9, yeah.
That's what
That's
you
our
figure out?
pre-exclusion.
Oh yeah. I take a mental note of that.
Yes.
You don't say anything?
Not right now.
Well, none
We
of us
got
are
shit to
really
deal with.
together.
Well, no. I'm gonna make it a thing in the court and be
Uh-huh.
like, we need to keep the fuck away from kids in every way, because she's just gonna freeze up and be like, not the children, especially if we gotta murder them.
I just don't tell her.
Exactly. No, same page. Same page. For her highness is good.
The first time Amaris and Bert agree on
Yeah,
something.
anything.
We can kill children in the secret of darkness.
I don't want you to kill
I
children.
Right.
First thing.
I-
It's
in
like you
general-
argued over Marcus,
We don't
but
need to tell
this.
her.
In general,
This is
I'm
the
opposed
thing.
to it.
We'll put them in a big burlap sack.
Let's make
We'll
that
tie
clear.
it,
We'll
throw it
throw
in
them
the
in the
lake.
river.
No,
You know,
we need to
no.
home them.
Stick 'em in a sack.
No, we need to take them to like a home or a refuge or a shelter.
A home, yes.
Look.
A
I mean,
refuge.
sometimes
If
it's
we
hard
have
tell
to
the
leave
difference
it in a
between children
field-
screaming and angry cats.
If we have
So
to
you
leave
can
it in
just
a
say
field
there's a
somewhere to
burlap
fend
sack
for
full of
itself,
cats.
so be it. But I want to try at least home them first before we start euthanating them.
Are you guys actually having a
Euthanizing.
conversation right now in front of the prince who's zoned out?
No.
Well, I can't be anywhere near the church, and the prince is up in the church, so
Okay.
Near the church.
So this is your own.
I have quite a radius that I have.
They're
to keep
playing
track.
the in character conversation
Can
they're
I
going to have
try?
about this.
And
know, right?
dominate on the move.
You can try it.
Do I have line of sight on her eyeballs?
On her,
Yeah.
You're trying to
yes,
dominate
you can
the
turn
prince.
around
Yes.
and look.
Damn.
Basically, all you need to
I
do.
would never do that.
What's command level 1? It's persuasion plus it's
I mean, I
manipulation
would, but
plus
I'm not as
empathy.
buff as Bert is. So
Should I be helping you do this to me?
Yeah, right.
You can choose to not resist.
You know the
Okay,
rules.
manipulation plus
Since you got a 4,
intimidation.
perception plus alertness.
Difficulty of the target's willpower. Mine is 6.
Above, kind of like behind like the sound of engines,
Mhm.
you hear more commotion out in the distance.
Mhm.
Kind of like the
I
sound
got 5
that the
successes.
horde
You wanna
that
fight
you're
me?
just behind is making.
Yeah.
Why would I want to
But
fight
I
you?
say
kinda
turn!
coming in like a wave.
Okay.
So that you're no
Things
longer eye locked,
coming.
or so that you're no longer
Is it
fixated.
like super dark out?
Yes, it is dark. There's no power out.
Can I use my awesome crazy I see the dark eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you see with your devilish eyes?
Okay, so I've just been commanded
that
to look
be-
away.
A perception.
Did you let it happen, or did you?
No, you got 5 successes.
You can. There's a counter roll for that. Is it
Is there?
willpower or something?
Isn't it measured against something?
Yeah, it's difficulties to target's willpower, which is
Okay.
6.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's how compelling the command is, isn't it?
You guys should
Yeah.
rock, paper, scissors it out. Go for
At
it.
this point, I will let it happen because you want to look away.
Okay. Then it happens. I look away.
Basically, like what you're doing, Bert, what you have to do to make this happen is that you just enter her line of sight.
I
So-
Luigi your ass.
Yep. Bert just like drift into your line of sight, like breaking between the kid, and like you make eye contact, and then when he passes, you turn your head away,
Okay, I just turn my head.
and you feel like the link is broken. It still feels weird to
Visual
you.
in my head.
Is that another perception alertness?
What feels weird? But the kids
Oh,
feel weird?
My mustache,
Yes.
when I twirl it, it lens flares.
That was her
And I
yes.
look like Armstrong from Full Metal
That was her,
Alchemist.
yes.
Why do I feel weird? Because
I told you
kids
to
make
get on
me
that
feel
now.
weird? Because I know that
Because
they're unnatural.
They're
things?
basically an aberration, and also you don't fully understand them.
Difficulty.
They're not like any ghouls that you know. Like there's something weird.
Difficulty.
6.
Six,
With-
please.
6?
Yes.
Okay.
Sink of them as midgets. Always go.
You can basically.
Sorry.
Are you trying to look at anything in particular?
I'm not laughing in
Um,
character, but
I'm trying to see what the wave sound is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
That's my murdering crackle.
I feel like I crawled on top
successes.
of something and I'm like,
Crackle,
Yeah.
because they're going to
What
be
is this?
murdering.
It's like what do my
There's gonna be a murdering.
what do my
There's been a
senses
murder.
catch?
Woo.
I spy with my golden eye.
Yes. There's
What is-
definitely
what is
more
it?
of these things coming.
How come I don't get any?
You're obviously not as good as me.
They're closing in.
Oh, I caught one. Oh, look. It must be a hot spot. Oh, wait.
So I see more of them coming, more of the abominations.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
It really sucks.
if you use your
And
tongue, you
I've
can
lost so
actually
many
feel
Pokeballs.
that there's more coming. They're kind of closing in. They're closing the circle like alongside that road. They're pursuing something,
No, they're
I don't
chasing.
even know how many.
and
Oh, I have 106.
the engine noises are getting
Oh, God.
closer and closer. At this point, even those of you who failed, like you start hearing like the rumble of engines
Oh, friends!
coming from this direction.
Yeah.
A new wave of abominations is upon us, and a group of motorists, cycles and a car,
Mhm.
are on their way.
What is a car? Oh, a car. Ah, yeah.
An automobile.
Yeah, I got that.
Bert
Yes.
reverted to 1732 suddenly.
Yes.
It's like what?
A motor vehicle.
No, as soon as I sent it, I was
Yes.
ah.
We should probably kill its queen
I'm
before.
like, the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Well, not fast enough.
Obviously.
I can't go in there, so send me something fun.
Everybody,
How are those children? Get to work.
you should totally have just thrown Bettina at her.
To the children now.
everybody,
This is a thing.
roll initiative.
They're not real children.
Not that I'm unconscious.
All right, so
Rehabilitation.
it's wits.
Wits?
We forgot
I was waiting for it.
I just rolled a die and I'm like, I had stop.
Roll a d10. Add your wits and alertness. Something
Your-
like
your-
I
that.
thought it was
wits
Dex.
It's wits and
and
dex.
dex.
Wits and dex.
Yes.
Okay.
Wits plus dex is your base number. Then you add a d10
Oh my
to that.
goodness.
18.
God. I got
13.
13 also.
13.
We're probably making like real super hardcore white
My
wolf
dex.
nerds.
My dex is stupid.
Between these lines, tell me
You caught some subtle Pokemon. I see. You too can find the power of Cain. You just gotta keep eating.
And if you eat the ones that look like us, it's much more fun.
No, don't tell her that.
I'm trying to avoid it.
Oh, what
She's
real bad?
she's trying to stay vegan.
What real bad?
Yes.
Honestly.
She'll try and eat
I don't
us.
know it would be.
She can't
Right.
because we signed a contract.
It
No,
expires.
She has like religious.
Yeah, remember you signed a
dietary
contract.
needs.
When does it expire?
In like 2 more months, 3 months, something like that.
Ooh.
Because y'all didn't want to sign a
A permanent.
unspecifically bound contract.
Yeah, absolutely
Oh, that's
not.
right.
Oh, right, that contract.
It's
yeah.
good till
I
September.
don't remember this contract.
I vaguely remember.
Counts
this.
if you don't remember it
It
anymore.
was the contract that said that we would not.
We effectively blood bound ourselves to each other. To
Yeah.
Oh, I do
reestablish.
remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
We will not hurt each other and each other's like holdings,
Properties.
belongings.
Yes, that was a
properties.
big thing for me. I'm like, I've got a lot of shit, and I don't want any of you touching my shit.
And it's lasting till September, at which point you're pretty much free to backstab each other as you see fit.
But I've been very entertaining to you.
Know
Sure.
what I'm doing right now.
I don't like you.
Marcus makes a decision.
You know what will happen to your ghouls if I expire. Yeah. Consider that.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
I've made a pact with the literal devil.
Oh,
I don't know if it's literal.
a
Devil.
demon perhaps. Devil, no. is much too crass. But
Anyway.
I am eccentric. It's different.
Did you say obcentric?
Rather obtuse, really. Anyway, play the mic. Things are
Eccentric
coming.
makes obcentric.
I start quoting the Vader lung, or the Vader
I want one of these.
Flight of the Valkyries.
Nibelungen line?
Nibelung. There we go. That's what I wanted. The lung something. I start quoting the lung. Please.
What's your name?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Who
Is
wants to write? Who wants to color Quasimodo's lips?
I did it at 20.
Is that 20?
Yeah, he has a 20. Fucker.
So dexterous.
Amaris?
19.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I
Area?
rolled an 8.
Everyone else is 13.
13.
13? Okay. What is your base modifier?
Dex, you mean?
Dex plus wits.
Willpower
7.
only costs
7.
current rating to raise.
What's your dex plus
What is?
20%.
Yeah, your willpower. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your initiative modifier?
Sorry, it's currently 11 because I'm dexed up on blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
8?
Oh, I'm last.
Yes.
It's okay. The healer goes last.
I'm not healer, I'm killer.
We're fucked. We don't have a healer.
Now is the time to think about this. We're in the final dungeon.
I'm the tank. That's no good.
I'm the thing that charms people into dying.
So you're the bard.
I boil people
Great.
in their own blood. Also,
Sorcerer?
terribly vampire.
Bird is like, stick close to me, healer.
I'm a non-healing support class, so there you go. I'm the bard.
Nature druid.
I'm super bard.
Death druid.
Death druid.
I am a roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Stabby in the backpack.
Sneak attack.
That's
What
right.
am I talking?
Just kiss
So
one of
is
those
this right?
one of those little 30-06 shells. You're like,
Willpower current rating to raise.
Go make-
I need willpower
Yeah.
7 after this.
go play nice. Of course.
Go find the heart.
Raise my willpower to 8.
Oh, no, I don't think
Yeah. I'm rocking I'm rocking an 8 because I'm like all the spells.
I've got so many spells.
I do really like in this game and in the other game. I'm like, oh magic.
There's a kid that comes in our store that has that voice. Yeah.
I'm
He was
sorry.
in today.
Oh, ouch.
It's like,
Bro. Oh, the guy who plays Bowie on
Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory. He was on at midnight. I think he has a list.
Oh, yeah, that's part of his actual.
It wasn't pronounced like I wasn't like he totally, but like enough of it was there that I was like, I think he's got that.
No.
I wonder if he just
So what
I
is
wonder
the
if he just
actual order
lets it
of
run
people acting then?
because it's hilarious. Unfortunately,
Bert.
but yeah.
Amaris,
Order.
Bettina, the goons, then you, Mags, and Gregia.
It's like
Wait,
a
the
terrifying
goons go
vagina. I love it.
So wait, the goons include the kids, the
Yeah.
suits, and the
Yeah.
bikers.
Yeah.
One of which is a
I
vampire.
have one initiative for the whole
werewolf.
group because fuck that
Our
shit. I'm
Floridian's
not
the
keeping
best
track
Floridian.
of that many numbers.
No.
Put something in there. No, cool.
I just braided it dry.
Oh, neat.
yeah, you
Tucked
just,
it in with
you just
pins.
twist it.
You get pokey?
No, I did first time.
It was a straight up poke. I saw it.
Wait, so me?
Someone asked me today if
All right.
where I got my weave.
I'm gonna make that
And
jump.
I was like, fuck it, it's my hair. I ain't got no weave.
Weave.
Yeah. Where'd you get your weave?
Super
No,
awkward.
this is mine. I mean, I grow it.
I'll weave you, bitch.
I don't know what the poison
Where
is,
did
but,
you
like,
get yours?
yeah, right. I don't know where'd you get yours.
Where are you gonna go to your morgue? I don't know. It's a toilet store for your clothes. Almost.
You're the guy who doesn't think about something.
Right. Okay, so that's a strength plus athletics to leapfrog onto Berta.
Bettina's.
Bettina.
Whatever.
You're
Pancakes, what a name gonna be.
You're just
What's,
gonna step
what's
on
my
her.
difficulty?
Why? Oh my god.
Because I'm awake.
Because he can. Why else does
Because
he
I
ever do
draw
things?
breath.
That's right.
Oh,
He pulled a dude through a floor.
Yes, yes, I
So
did.
I mean, why would he not
8 is
jump
your
on someone's
difficulty.
head? Literally.
One.
What?
I made it. I got one.
Yep.
What did the foot say to the face? Slap. That's how this is going.
You jump and
Oh,
full on collide into her.
hello, friend.
oh yeah. I drop a blood point and activate celerity, so I'm gonna go again at the end.
Okay.
So you managed to get one of every discipline by the end.
So
I'm working on the list. I'm just going down.
you managed to pin her, but she kind of turned around and you were immediately upon her.
Got 8. This is good. Yeah. No one will know what fucking.
Yeah,
fucking-
no one knows what you are.
I
I
just
don't.
got like 1.
I'm not
It's
entirely
not-
sure I know what you are.
Yeah, that's the point. Anyway.
So
You ever
yeah,
seen
so you're
what it
you're now in the circle. You notice as you land down, which won't phase Bert, but the
Oh.
children that was behind her, like
That's
just,
new.
just like peeks like behind her, and it does look different than most ghouls that you've seen up front. Somebody looks like they tempered with their flesh.
Cool.
Sneezy? Jeez.
Are they squishy? Are they boily?
They will probably explode poisonous things, like
So-
a bad
so,
mushroom.
So really, am I allowed?
I don't think you can get on those steps.
I have a gun now.
Oh well, as long as Her Highness isn't looking.
I
I mean, I told her to turn away, and she
I'm
did, and she was
currently
like,
looking somewhere else. Where am I looking?
You're looking at the staring match right now happening between
pick 'em
Grigia,
off.
Mags, and a bunch of biker chicks on the other side, including that werewolf one.
Okay, I seem to be looking
Who's
in the other
still
direction
wearing,
right
like,
now.
Her cut, even though like it's kind of small now that she's like gigantic
could you
and
get onto the
black and
steps?
mangy.
How close to this church can I get?
Roll me willpower. Everything is relative.
because
Technically, you can still step within that church.
we would need
Difficulty?
to.
6.
You have no willpower.
3.
'Cause you
3.
do whatever the fuck you
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
You can step forward. You
Okay.
feel, as you take one step, you feel this nasty wave kind of like going over you, but you're just like, no, I gotta do this. And you keep walking forward. And you basically have the equivalent of a mild nausea,
Yeah.
which you almost forgot what it felt like.
Oh, I got the Jesus.
Right? I got Jesus inside me.
Someone's trying to feed me sacramental wine again.
The power of Christ propels you.
Compels me to vomit.
Yep. Even though you can, there's just like dust.
Jesus, Ralph Christ.
Well, if I eat one of those children, I'll have something to throw up. All sense is made.
Bert might try and stop you.
Don't you love being put in that position?
No humanity.
I just need to murder this woman, and then we can deal with the children.
I have to go to my eye out for it.
Yeah, we know. Okay, Van Pelt.
I have my eye on
where
you watching
is
Werewolf, apparently.
Our hooded friends
Yeah, someone handle
and the
that.
bird.
Oh no, so
No,
they're
They're
with us.
currently
They're with
busy
us.
holding
That's
the
Teeny and
line
Lucy.
back there.
Yeah.
Okay, the new
Alongside the boys, you notice that the boys are starting to take a beating. Joseph specifically is poked full of holes. He, well, last time we spoke, he pretty much got speared with a big stop sign
Yeah.
and pulled it out of his body, and he's now pretty much returning the favor very violently by beating a bunch of these things.
Oh, can I
Well,
get to
stop
him?
with the stop
Yes.
Does my blood jewelry work on others? Like if
sign.
I gave my blood jewelry to someone, would it work?
No, because only you know the command word. Oh no, yeah, you can shove it in their mouth, and yeah, but then they're drinking. Oh, it's me.
He's
Yeah.
No, it's my blood.
No, it has to be mine, but you're not bound. You're
I am a man.
so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I know. Or I'm
he's
super
close enough
confident
that you
are.
can do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I close enough to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
It will take you a short little run.
Yeah.
and
We're
then-
going.
It's from Butt. Eat them, drink them all at once.
Well, I only have a match set.
Well, because if it's 3 times in a row,
Yeah.
but if it's all at once, it only counts as one. So
Yeah.
Tell him just tell him to shoot.
roll me.
It's like when you're at
Dex plus
Chili's, you get
athletics.
that one that's like the 6 chips that
Or
all got
dodge if you
fried
have dodge.
together.
Yeah.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Either is higher,
Dodge.
whichever's higher.
A thread or a
It'll
hair?
be 6.
Pepper.
A stringy pepper,
A one.
maybe. Yeah.
A 2. A
Stringy pepper.
3. A 4.
Okay. You're good.
A
It's my
5.
acoustic
Wait.
only red hot chili pepper cover band.
So I had 2 ones.
Here you go.
So 3.
A 3.
You're still good. You get close over there, and you kind of very daintily duck your head slightly because you almost get hit by a stop sign
So we can
as
stop
he
sign.
whirls around with a
Go,
very
pop.
bestial roar in your direction. And
One
then
of
he
those cartoons-
stops when he sees it's you. He's basically like,
But it's-
they're all covered in
it's-
gross
it's
ass
just- Ugly skin of the Adaramoris.
blood. Gotcha. They're just shoving the
Yeah.
thing in his
You
mouth.
look a bit worse for wear. And just touch him in. And then I speak my command word.
All right. It's kind of hard to tell because again
He's
he's
just so beat
covered in gross blood,
Yeah.
but he goes back and starts hitting those things with renewed vigor.
There we go.
You hear the
everything
very
here is
satisfying
not day
clunk
different.
of the stop sign just clubbering something. Close to you, the 2 hooded figures have kind of like set a perimeter, and you see that part of the horde is just like receding because the one wielding the hammer is just like crushing these things, and where he crushes
like
them,
whack-a-mole.
it looks like it burns them.
Uh-huh.
Like you see like the actual imprint of the hammer just like burning into the flesh.
That bastard got a holy hammer.
And
How's it tea?
the other one who
He's not making eye contact with me.
the other one who it's not a holy hammer.
It's not a holy hammer.
It's just a magic hammer.
The other one who's holding
not
the
it.
sensor is not swinging. He's still doing this weird thing where like once in a while he extends his hand forward and you see like the things just like flop
Marionette.
over and just collapse.
Mhm.
Like basically like all life animating them is done.
I want to learn that.
High above you, you see the gigantic bird creature in a dress, just like rising up and making like swoop like dives. Like you see body parts and stuff flying from the
These are
sword.
amazing people.
She's just like cutting into that, like from the opposite side of where the hooded figures are.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for now,
I'm amongst
the
friends.
line is held.
It's gonna get worse.
Okay. Perfect. All right, Bert. Roll me a dex plus dodge.
Oh. 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 What did they override? 15. Okay. Let's do the first batch.
High level White Wolf, where you're gonna make your rolls in batches.
All right. What's my difficulty?
7. 6, sorry.
All right. 1, 2, 3,
Did you take his pockets?
3.
Do you have any idea how many Canadian coins this man has on him?
3, 4, 5,
Untouched,
6, 7. 7 plus sidestep.
Okay. That is 8.
I gave him a bunch of Canadian coins the first time they went back to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, I don't know, maybe he thought he was being cheeky, so he brought me back even more. Because I was trying to get rid of them and be like, here, have some extra pocket change. And he was like, oh, you seem to like funky currency. Here's a bunch of mine. Okay, so now I use them as game counters.
Okay.
I will let you know. I might have a line to bring some more goodies from Canada, because one of my coworkers from San Francisco is a fellow Canadian, and
I hear there's some of you around.
she's going back. So she knows. She got in touch. She was at my office this week, and she got in touch. I was like, hey, and she was like, I'm going back in 2 weeks, so make a list of things that you want me to bring back.
You know what I want.
Yeah.
I know what I want.
I know it.
Just give me the goods. Give me the diabetic goods.
So yeah, that was a lot.
Yes, that was a lot.
And I go,
You, yes, you do dodge out of the way. You pretty much collided with Bettina, and you see her very quickly reach into her dress, and she pulls this nasty bone-looking knife. Like, it looks like it's crafted out of bones, about like this long, kind of curved blade. It's dripping like something that is kind of like gray green.
I know what you. Yeah, no.
And it's radiating like some sort of like black stuff. Like it has like smoke coming out of it.
Wait, this is coming from Bettina?
From the weapon she just tried to stab Bert
That's
with.
fine.
So you just sidestep
Yeah.
very gracefully out of the way, and you see this thing just like jabbing where your torso was just a moment ago.
Really? I need to know first. Just kidding. I'm about to do worse to you.
So once she sees that her attack failed, she lifts a finger towards you and she just says, him. And you see the child that was looking at you, like suddenly like his red eyes just like revolves in the back of his head. And it feels like his head is like falling backwards, and you just realize that his head is like separating from his silver jaw. And there's
Can I kill it?
there's about like 100 sharp pointy teeth coming out of there and a gross nasty tongue.
It's not a child anymore.
Did I look back yet?
No.
I'm still over there. It's just a few seconds
Now
past
it's
by.
making a gross hissy sound as its jaw is about like this long now.
Have we stepped into Silent Hill? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Just imagine both sirens going off.
Right, the siren, suddenly fog rising. You hear the same hissing sound starting to come from the other children, although they haven't unhinged their heads yet.
Are they snakes?
No, they're just manipulated
They're
Siamese
weird,
beasts.
Siamese school demon children.
Yep.
Kill them with fire!
Max
So,
Marvista has some
we've been seeing
Molotov
this
cocktails.
So what actually happens? I mean, it's just like I just don't want to fight them, right? I mean, is it still going to affect me?
At this point,
Is it a
well,
huge
we'll
like?
talk about it on your
Okay.
turn.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do we have a ruling on how many things you can affect with dread gaze?
I'd like to
Wow.
affect a whole horde of people with my dread case.
I don't know. I've always been operating on if it needs eye contact with one person.
Well,
But
this is presence, not dominate.
yeah, that's true. The eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
Except
Does
you
it say
kiss
anything
someone.
about eye contact? Well, it's dread gaze.
Presence is notable. Some powers can be used on entire crowds at a time. The vampire may bring large groups under his sway so long as their face is visible to those she wishes to affect. Presence doesn't even require eye contact. Further, it transcends race, religion, class, and supernatural nature. Okay, cool. Yeah. Maybe.
Sounds like it would be a GM call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can be attempted. It will probably raise the difficulty to do it on a group,
That's fine.
but I think it can be attempted. Area,
Mhm.
you're up. At this point,
Okay,
the
I
commotion pretty much
look
draws
back.
your attention back.
Scheiße!
Roll me a willpower roll.
The Kinder are not okay.
Difficulty
Very,
7.
very much not okay.
That's a Kinder Surprise right
The
there.
wrong
Oh, why did you?
It's okay. Maybe if
what
you
did
see
say
that
my
they're
difficulty
not-
was? Because that's a 0.
7.
That's 0 right now. That's 0. Do I care enough to spend a willpower?
You are allowed, if you do wish, to spend a willpower.
Okay, then I spend a willpower. I have 1.
Okay. Again, you turn around and you're like, this is wrong. But somehow at the 11th hour, you manage to reel yourself back in. You still don't want to harm them because you don't feel that it's their fault. But you
Probably
see the
because
one
you
near
leveled a bunch of
Bird
stuff.
and you're like, they're no longer children. There's something else. So now your consciousness shifts to we have to save them by destroying them.
Thank you.
Okay.
Kill them with kindness.
They can't
Or
leave.
knives.
They cannot
My
leave
kind
this
is on
place.
fire, so,
This
yeah.
is basically like if one of them runs for the hills, you feel like you're gonna run after it because
They are
it's like
just as much abominations.
they
as these
have to
people.
die here. Like this has to end right now.
This sense.
Okay.
We
Then
set
I-
everything else on fire. That's why we can't set
Then I
these
shoot
weird
it.
demon children on fire.
The
also.
one that is like unhinging.
Woohoo! Party time.
Wait, sorry. I
I
need to
do have
remember.
incendiary bullets.
7.
Well, yeah, they work
Magnus
better.
Plus-
looks around and finds things to set on fire with it later.
Oh, there's
But right now,
Max. Pretty sure you still have Molotov cocktails
Where's it gonna do? Lighter.
because you made a bunch of them, and I'm pretty sure the group reined you in before you could
Oh,
use all of
You have a
those.
saddlebag full of shitty vodka and rags sticking out of them.
3. What is my difficulty on this attack? I forget how
6.
this works. Okay.
Combat's always 6.
Sorry. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, and
I'm glad to see you are in a good mood. That makes me happy.
I feel better.
No, good.
Lying down.
It's dark.
5.
You've been
5?
caffeinated and hydrated and fed.
Okay.
Would you
Yeah,
take me out to the sun, Tiffany?
I will do this crying
Because
blood.
I
I do
thought it'd be
it.
clever and get ghost
Roll
Pokemon in the
damage.
cemetery because, hey, that
Okay.
makes perfect
Round.
sense. But no.
they only come out at
Damage is plus
Oh
4.
my god.
So
Please don't hurt those. I like them.
it's 4 plus the success that got in. So that
I
will
like
be
your
8.
arm too, though.
Okay.
It's attached to other things.
Well, that was a really good
Everything's 6 and up.
4.
4. Okay.
I shoot it.
Bert, you hear the sound of a gun being
A
fired,
particular cacao.
and then the thing that just unhinged its head at you suddenly staggers to one side. Your ears get pierced by a very gross, high-pitched, inhuman scream, and you see gross, blackish blood start to ooze from the side of this thing's head.
whatever.
It looks eerily
That shit
similar.
don't phase me.
It looks very similar to the type of blood that those abominations
Oh, yeah, no, I know
have.
exactly
It smells
what
the
this is,
same
yeah.
too.
No, this is, yeah, I know what's going on here.
You find a renewed sense of purpose the moment you see this thing stagger.
And bleed.
Okay, well,
Yep.
with my other hand, wakizashi.
That's what I was thinking. Nobody makes
There you
me
go.
calm.
That's right.
All of you in the vicinity, you basically see the prince take a shot at one of the children.
Oh, you shot one of the children.
And she drew her blade at the same time. Okay. Mags.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Plenty of targets up front. Some dudes in suits grabbing various firearms.
You need to make
Biker
a,
chicks.
you need to make a
gross
ride check
werewolf.
up to whatever's the baddest motherfucker that you've got targeted. Do a front wheelie and flip that tail and gun it at their face.
Dude, what was the thing that makes me faster than bike? I can't just like,
Because then you're not using a back tire of a motorcycle to peel off their face.
You're not doing a motorcycle
I mean,
kick.
if you want, I mean, you know, I'm just saying that sounds awesome, and I might have done that if I were in your place, but I'm not you, so I mean, by rights, you
so
could.
how far away is it?
Uh,
Because I know it wasn't actually there. I mean, I was close enough to see them.
no, you're close enough that you can go right and punch them if you so
Punch them in the
choose.
teeth! All of their ugly teeth!
Or the taint.
Or the taint. Do they have
Yeah.
teeth?
Oh yeah, they still have taints.
The surprise punch. You just like
Vampires have
arc
taints
the
too.
motorcycle behind them.
Unless it's
Oh.
If you do it properly, their feet should leave the ground.
That cause.
socks knocked off. Cartoon wolf style.
Right.
So what would it take to do a drive-by Molotov cocktail? That's why I'm gonna make a circle.
Drive check and an
Yeah,
athletics
do me a
check
drive check and an athletics check
to chuck it at him.
to chuck that in the right spot.
Or if you wanna be like, that's an improvised weapon, and use that if it's a higher stat, because I remember you have specialty improvised weapon, I think. Or is that only in brawl?
Tell me about.
That one.
Drive check and athletics check. So Dex plus drive and Dex plus athletics. Difficulty 7 for both rolls.
Dex plus drive or athletics?
No,
No.
Dex plus
Cool.
drive.
And athletics.
Let's start with this one because depending on how well you do with your Dex plus drive roll, it might make your shot easier.
So Dex plus drive plus athletics.
No, just Dex plus drive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My brain's like.
Difficulty 7.
Oh, cack. If you want to go ahead
Could you-
and pluck it out.
You
yeah.
pluck it out.
All right, roll that.
Okay.
Well, No ones, so
Difficulty
that's-
is 7.
I mean, okay, cool. 1, 2, reroll.
Reroll this one.
And you have specialty and drive, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
Reroll this one.
that will apply.
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, 4.
4? Okay.
Because
Mags, this is familiar territory. This is not the first time you're doing this shit, and you're like,
Not my
At this
first
point-
rodeo.
at this point, this is just you're driving the motorcycle with one hand, with the other you reach into your bag. The rag is
you hit
already
it with the
out.
exhaust
Yep.
as you backfire it on purpose
Yep.
because you're a badass.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, you just let it dangle a bit, and you're like, yeah, that's right.
Just like, pop, and suddenly your Molotov cocktail is armed.
I don't even know if
You
that's
got your-
possible, but I'm gonna go.
You got your throwing arm up, and you're ready to
We're
go.
playing
So now,
make-believe. It's
More
possible.
fire.
Fire at a church.
Yeah, awesome.
Fortunately,
Might as well summon a tidal wave.
But what
Yep.
if we
While we're
burn-
at it.
What if we burn the church
Hey,
down?
no one
Won't
said
that
there's
make
not
you
an
feel
earthquake
better?
off the coast. You know, we could. Don't give ideas. It's like how to ruin Lisa's date.
How to send a Mars into a little black hole.
right?
Well, how have fun saving the world.
Aren't you happy I didn't take water magic?
Yes,
Right.
I am.
From one of the
Right?
alleys, you see like a tidal wave with a couple surfing bulls.
Okay.
I don't know where my fish is.
It's over here.
Excuse me.
Watch out, Grandma might have left $20 in there.
Oh yeah.
She did.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes. The second time in like a couple weeks.
Did you actually know about this one this
I
time?
did.
Okay.
She was very obvious about it this time. Because
Every
she couldn't
damn
get
week.
into my shirt very well. She was like, I just haven't had the time to take it out.
Every week, Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get it over this.
My aunt sent me a check for $31 for my birthday.
Oh, that's so nice.
Nice. So every
Ever since I turned 20, because before I would always just get $20 checks, and then once I turned 20, it's been going up $1.
Aww.
Oh,
You best,
compounding.
you best hope you live to 100 and she lives to be 100 or whatever.
40, no, 50?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
How much younger is she than my dad?
Cool. My
Is
grandma.
anything on fire?
So roll me Dex plus Athletics. Difficulty 6 instead of 7 because you're now in prime position.
And you have 4 dots in Dex. We could have given you a specialty.
Yeah, my grandma would just shove bills into our hands.
6.
6 for difficulty. Just like grab money and just like shove it in your hand so you have like a
Seriously?
like crumpled up
Seriously?
like $10. And then she'd be like,
Seriously?
Don't tell that to anybody. And I was like,
So my
Grandma,
grandmother does.
you do this shit to all of us.
Yeah, but she
We
only
all
does it
know.
to me.
We're all in on it.
She throws the Molotov cocktail backwards.
Oh, did she block?
Blah.
Double box.
What can I do? Can I spend a willpower?
Yeah, you
Can
can
I-
spend a willpower to cancel the box.
What? Was that really 2?
Yes.
What?
Can I roll a alertness and dodge? Hey, Bert!
I mean, Bert might be okay actually, but
So
like,
yes, you would have to spend 2 willpowers to cancel the 2 ones. Otherwise, it will go in a random direction.
then we get to play roll a d6 to see which direction. It goes.
That is absolutely what will happen.
Bird's the only other one near me, right?
No, I was just kidding. That you would have chucked it all the way to me. No, I think the closest one to you is actually, I don't know,
It's probably me.
because you biked up to her, up to whoever
Yeah.
to be like,
Because
Molotov.
we were both staring at the biker chicks, and then you gunned your bike to go through.
Yeah, Greg, yeah, is probably the closest to
Don't set
you.
me on fire.
I'm not going to set you on fire.
Please don't.
So willpower.
Yeah,
or
I'm
we
going to
run
spend
out?
the 2 willpower
Okay.
points
Creepy,
to
creepy.
not actually
Pickles
completely
to
throw this
children.
off.
Right. So
I kill werewolves.
you were in prime position. You just arc your arm back, and then you realize that some of the shitty booze just like spilled in your bag. So when you go to actually throw it, you realize the bottle itself is actually covered in cheap vodka. So it slips from your fingers. It leaves about like 5 feet in front of you and just falls down to the ground and splashes and spreads some flames in front of where the people are. On the plus side, you now have like a little barrier between them and you.
Just like, "Oi, don't get cocky. I'll be right back."
Oh, I meant to do that. That was not planned all along.
Just
Stay on
own
your
it.
side.
Just own it and turn around and peel off.
Like, "Ooh, round 2.
See what happens if you do. I drew this line in the straight. It's your side.
Like they can't even hear you over the bike. You're just hearing like you're just like throwing a bunch of justification. They don't
Oh,
care.
was there like, good one. Very nice.
Shut it.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
I
Alright,
applaud your
Internet.
effort.
Give it up to laundry.
Where's the cat?
I know. I
What
know.
are you holding?
Where else can you go and fucking
like-
watch people do laundry?
I like picking her up now and being like, look what I caught, a fuzzy rotten black bear.
Fuzzy rotten black bear.
That's what Tony says. He looks at me and goes like, it's gone bad. It's black and it's fuzzy.
Ugh.
Steven has an Arcanine now.
Did you go to his thing?
What thing?
Valerie was like, meet us in San Jose for the last.
I was at work.
Oh. What was
I
I?
don't live in San Jose no more.
That's right, it's a drive
I
down.
see you every week. What are you talking about?
Yeah. We're special. Grigia, you're up. So you see this unfold in front of you. She leaves in a perfect arc, peels around, just like the perfect quarterback line throw, and then it just slips and just like falls on the ground.
Wah, wah.
Who were you aiming at originally?
I was just leaving
You're just
They were
throwing
they
it
were
into
grouped.
Just throwing in
Okay.
the cluster.
I got celerity active after her.
Yep.
I want my turns.
What does the setup look like right now? Where
So behind you,
I got
let me
plays.
do like a very crude. Do we have like scratch paper around? One second.
I have this whole notebook.
Yeah.
No!
Ah, thank you.
I wanted to be helpful.
You're helpful. You kill lots of things.
You do.
I went with paper.
Your presence is help enough. Well, it did come out more condescending than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you.
Go for it. I won't stop.
I'm gonna stand here and laugh.
After I brought up my laundry, you guys.
Can't
After all I did.
After all you did.
wait to bring my service to this.
Right? One day.
Should have burned my Happy Hollows uniform. I didn't. I should have.
Did it smell like farm animal?
No, because I didn't work with the animals.
No.
I was just
It
constantly
smelled like grease, anger, and sadness, tears of children.
That sounds delicious.
So much children hate right now.
It's okay. You're fine. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Wait, what's happening?
I think he's drawing a map,
Oh,
Yeah,
because
the
she asked for
most-
everyone
the
once.
most-
That's right.
so we can Dora explore this bad boy.
This is the most like crude representation ever.
I was like, I'm gonna kill that werewolf, but I want to see if there's someone else I should try and get first.
I'm doing this bigger.
How's
But
that?
this Grigia, you're here.
Okay.
Like one big.
This is you. Mags is up there.
Okay.
You got a crowd of people right
Give me my
here.
second for the-
Here, Bettina is right here with the children.
Sorry,
And
Super
Bert,
Danny.
Okay.
Maris, you're there.
Hey, where am I?
Area, you're here.
Oh, right.
You know who I'm
Here's
I
the
know.
three
Yeah,
folks
Kaneki.
helping you and
Give me
holding
my
back,
second.
but the boys are right here
Thunderilla.
too.
Because this one over here is the one I shot.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll hug, but
All right.
not
You don't
because
want
that's
this.
gay.
Well, considering that I'm closer to the
I'm not
other
gay.
people anyway.
So retarded. Oh no, she was like, "Is it work? Is it one big curl?"
Here.
And I was like, "Yeah,
What do you say?
Kaneki, you'd be my second at Thunder Road."
So you have a shot to pretty much all of these, including the werewolf,
Oh, yeah?
because
No,
it's
the werewolf
Oh,
is last.
yeah.
so much taller than everybody else.
Savor that
Let's
werewolf.
savor that werewolf.
Eat it. That's what she said.
But
Go
so
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Get on LSD.
About to
Yeah.
get our own Twilight fanfic up in here.
That's right.
Grigia goes invisible.
Grigia.
Some fuckers in Stormwind were straight up role playing Twilight.
All right, why not?
There was a Bella and an Edward and a what's the fuck,
My
Jacob,
name
I'm
is
sorry, what's
Tony. I
this?
talk about WoW.
and they were straight up parody bullshitting that thing in the middle of the. I
What
was
was
like,
this?
wow, well done.
There's the band.
Okay.
I'm not even mad.
It's a gigantic
Okay.
box of Kleenex.
So this is behind us, and then up here is the church.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The church, like the steps are like
I
here.
was like, wasn't I closer to the church? Okay. No, I went back to go give.
Yes.
We need
So now
dice
you're
that
here.
represent us.
Okay.
Here's me. Where am I?
You're here.
Max? You should be big and black.
That's one.
Like most things in life.
I am the one covered in the blood.
You have no accurate representation of me in dice.
Yes, a D6. Actually, that's Bert. That's more accurate. Metal. All right. Huge and fucking metal.
This one is good, yeah.
You have a die.
Red.
That you
You're
want
like
to
a
be you.
representative polyhedron.
I'm the
Yours should look the most
I'm
real.
the dodecahedron. Cool.
Um,
I'm also a dodecahedron, but I am made of a ferrous material.
I don't know what looks regal enough.
Max is
What this
up here.
The
This one's me.
dodecahedron is like the guard that.
Oh, no, I'm a
has
one.
the
I
gate
don't
of
like that.
Digitopolis.
I dig that. You fell into a hole of
There you go.
Yeah, I
Don't
read
hug
the
me,
book,
I'm
but I
scared.
watched the,
For just like a big, heavy
Give me the book, watch
D20.
the
Yep.
yeah,
It's in the
Really?
cartoon.
very Prussian.
Yeah, it's an animated.
Have
movie.
several sides.
Yeah, for the most part.
Break the table.
Right.
Just be the cat.
Bert suddenly is wearing one of those like metal helmets with like the spikes.
The Kaiser helmet. Very well. You are all intimidated by my incredible size. I will shake so that you will not be offended.
So just as metal though.
Oh yeah, no less metal. I mean, physically, the mass there is less, but no less metal.
Okay.
Let's move on.
So Grigia, you have a shot to pretty much any of these.
She goes invisible, gets her rifle ready.
Okay. Take a shot.
She basically is just gonna go down the line.
Okay. So you're starting from here.
Well, you got a semi out. It's just tat, tat,
Yeah.
tat. Yeah.
Yep. Are you burning celerity points so you can hit more this round?
Yes.
Good. Just unload your clip in 2 seconds.
Yep.
It'd be great.
It's happening.
Okay. So let's go with your first attack, and then in celerity rounds we'll resolve you and Bert's other action.
Wait, it's not illegal to own an axolotl in California?
Is it?
Look
I
it
thought
up.
it was.
Look it up.
So here's the thing.
Most animals that are illegal you can't buy in California. But if you
But it's an aquatic animal, and that's
Oh.
that's hard because they live in the water. Like the water striders, you had a really hard time getting the water striders in the beginning because their shells can produce salmonella, so they're technically illegal.
So
But now they're all right. But
so here's,
I assume that
here's
was
the,
what was up with
like,
the axolotl.
extremely limited knowledge that I have, and this is just based on like someone who did like a hey, here's what I have on my creatures. You can the actual ones that are in Mexico, which I believe are actually no longer there, they're so critically endangered. You cannot have, but there are people that actually breed them.
Yeah.
So if you can get them from a legit breeder, then it's legit. But I didn't know that there might be a ban in California.
Yeah. It's
But I mean, it's sort of like one of those things people have fucking ferrets.
the
dude.
possession of axolotls or any
Hedgehogs.
ambystoma species is a crime in the state of California.
There's like 50 things.
It
Yeah,
does.
There
It does
you
not
go.
matter what your local pet store says, or if you bought them out of state.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, I was like, you can't own an axolotl in California.
Well, that's
I
what
mean, you
Google's.
can.
Google's
Yeah.
not a lawyer.
1, 2, 3.
There, this is
What are
exactly
you doing?
no. This is the face that Bert made when you stare down the prince. This is exactly what I thought of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Son of a.
Done. Yeah, okay.
So I got
Bert is the stare dad.
5 successes.
It worked.
You know that's no good. You just
And I've got my
Apparently, it gave me just enough
my
time to
auto
rethink
shot
my.
going.
Anyways, my point is, they
Good
can be
life
acquired.
choices. How much was it?
5 successes.
5 successes.
Yes, sir.
They can be acquired.
Yeah, of course. But
My only thing is that I've heard is that just because you have to keep the aquarium at like really like
Okay,
certain
3 get
levels
in.
of
Yeah, it's like counting
Roll
koi
damage.
fish.
yeah,
Base
like
damage
it's
plus
super,
3.
There's
especially
funny
other koi fish
because
are
we
like
had a
hard.
crayfish pond that they were
It's
super hard.
gross.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
they're supposed to be super temperamental. So.
yeah. So
They're just so cute.
I'll show you the video where I'll show you the video where you're growling it.
Because they're amphibious.
I'll have you.
I know, I heard your voice when I saw the post.
I know that I want it.
Billy and Clint.
Yes.
Sounds like Clint.
Well, a lot of these answers are from like 2010.
3. Okay. One of the biker girls was about to step forward and suddenly stopped dead in her track when her shoulder all but explodes into splinters. Nobody heard the shot, but
It's just a sudden orange streak.
yep, everybody heard the sound of the bullet hitting her. Okay,
Keep rolling.
well, we're gonna do the
Apparently, I can buy an
celerity
Zackwater
actions at the end of the turn.
Zackwaterreptiles.com.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta like stealth up to her and then unstealth with your knife in her and just pet the ones already on you. And like, that could be more.
Okay.
Well, I haven't shot the werewolf yet.
No, I know, but
Saving the werewolf.
you gotta
Grigia, Iria, Amaris, Mags. All of you roll me Dex plus Dodge. You can roll Dex plus Drive, Mags, since you're on the bike.
Does my special count?
Yes.
That's like your
Uh,
cat suit, Grace.
difficulty.
6.
So many dice. Oh man, what's with all these
Dodge, duck,
ones?
dip, dive, and dodge.
I got 5.
5? Yeah.
Dodge a
Five.
card. Dodge a
5?
6.
6.
I have 4.
You got 4?
Reroll those.
Okay.
1, 2.
What was the difficulty?
6.
I hope it's not things exploding in front of me, because damn it!
You gotta come up with your specialty. 4.
4? Okay.
Are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at it right now.
I have try. Oh, I don't have this.
Oh yeah, 5 for drive.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
I
Yeah.
can't drive.
So 5.
Okay.
You get your
Okay,
other
okay,
success?
okay.
Yeah. 5. Okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna let you. Do.
I'm working on it.
All right, I trust you.
Number 1. Area, roll
Well,
me
now
your
that I see you're
soap.
doing it, I trust you.
How do I do that?
You total all of your soap dice. Stamina plus whatever armor you're wearing,
If you get caught
1, 2,
owning
5, and my
plus
fortitude.
fortitude if you have fortitude.
9.
Yeah.
I have my fortitude is 4. I don't know what that does.
They add 4 dice.
8, 9.
Amanda said when we kick her mom out of the
Oh,
house
this
that I
is
can have a terrarium.
6 and up is a success.
Does that
What were you
count?
thinking?
2.
That's not a terrarium. That's an aquarium.
You soak
Well,
damage.
Something.
It hits
Something
you.
about-
You should get a bearded dragon.
No more turtles.
You basically see
does.
a cacophony of shots coming forward. You all manage to get out of the way. Area, you mostly get out of the way, but the shot just fizzles on your armor, doesn't injure you.
You feel that thump, and you're like, "Who's
Yep.
shooting the prince?
Yep.
We're gonna fucking
Now
die."
you got a bullet in your designer Kevlar.
Amara sees the bullet and goes,
It's like, I'm invisible. Why are you shooting it?
It's more because they're pretty much like shooting right in
Spray.
front of them.
Yeah.
It's just the whole group peppering the whole area with shots. They still can't see you.
I'm gonna shoot
Fast action.
all
Okay.
of you.
Like if you're burning celerity a lot to do
Suddenly-
actions, you can be like, "I'm applying my switch specialty because I'm moving hell fast."
From this direction, where you were hearing the noise earlier, like right about here, you now see the horde of abominations rolling in. Kind of very similar to the one that's already right here, just approaching from that side. Just, again, bowling at a very, like, it almost looks like an actual wave just because they're crawling on each other and tripping, and you know, there's so many of them that it
Someone turned on the bug light.
yeah. But in front of them,
Oh,
You
leading
see-
the pack.
yes, you see, you see 4 motorcycles and a beat up Maserati
Ah,
just
he
rolling
got it at
in.
impound. Good for him.
You basically recognize this as Vin's car. Mags, you immediately recognize your girls, who seem to be leading Vicky Green. They are basically taking shots at these things and trying to stop it from going as fast. And they're having some success in slowing it down. But the group is basically attracted to the church somehow. You
It's the
see,
fire. It's the fire, right?
you see the car kind of like whipping around, and the bikes like just like slide sideways, like they're gonna make a stand like right over there. Vin comes out with a bunch of weaponry that he just lays on the top of his
Someone
car.
organize this thing, please, so we have some on fun, and I can't murder people and orchestrate a tactical situation at the same time.
Vin looks very calm. He's coming out of the car like he's got like you see his pistol like tucked in the back of his pants. He's pulling stuff from inside the car. Like Rigia, you see that he's got almost an armory in there. Like he's laying guns like on the hood of the car at this point.
1 Frenchman, 2 Germans. They tried this. It did not work out. Let's get some more.
Where are they on here?
They're like here.
Well, 1 Austrian, 1 German. You know about
This side here.
Okay.
You see the girls. Roxy's just like she's got like a shotgun on her shoulders there. You see that the other 2 girls are already using some of your tactics because they've already parked their bikes. One of them got down, and you know she's grabbing bottles of booze and putting like the
setting flame to him.
she's basically putting the little rag in them. And you see Jaws just coming out of her bike with a comically large cigar, and she's just like putting the cigar up to the rags.
Well, this is the epicenter, so there will be collateral damage.
So they have a really shitty barrier made with like the Maserati, who's all beaten to shit at this point, and the 4 bikes. You see Vicky rush towards the car. She grabs a couple random guns and goes back towards the trunk. And they look like they're organizing a stand there. Vin actually sees you.
Who?
Vin
What?
just actually sees you like over there.
What?
And he just like gives you a sign. He's like, "We got this. We're good.
Nope.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We got it."
Got which?
The wave
my-
that is rolling.
Prussian
in.
sensibility.
Remember the
Abilities
line of
being
shit I said was
activated.
coming?
Okay.
They're
Trigger
holding
warning.
off that front.
2 fronts. No.
Yeah, there's one
cannot.
here and one here. No, there's one here and one here.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And then that's the church. And that's,
Bert, since you're facing that way now that I've been talked to you, roll me perception plus alertness.
So they're shooting out this way then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it keeps you from being pincered by these 2 waves of gross abomination.
Woo! What's the difficulty?
6.
3.
Okay.
Out of 3.
Well, once we clear the front, we'll
You look at this, and then your eyes kind of like go up to the nearby building, and you suddenly see a bunch of shooters arranging themselves on the side of the roof.
Snipers in the tower.
And
For long.
oh, they
one of them,
No. 9.
at first you're like, shit, we're gonna get peppered with shot, and then you realize that they're aiming their rifles towards the falling horde, and you basically see what you assume is the lead sniper give you kind of a quick little
What the fuck
salute.
is that?
probably the gangrel.
You recognize Petra
Yeah, the gang girls.
and her folks up on the rooftop.
Okay.
I will let this slide. She's here.
Wait, so they're not in the tower of the church?
No.
Okay, they're in a different location.
in this spot here. Like they're taking him like.
Oh, so they all pushed in.
Brooklyn's here.
So we're doing good.
basically.
Okay, cool.
So yes,
With their slingshots.
you see that they're taking
Oh, good,
position.
the Ewok showed up. Let's do this. You're gonna
It's
kill.
making a Newsies reference and ruined it.
You're gonna kill all your Pokemon.
Sorry.
It's a theme tonight. Like things collapsing in this general area and startling people.
Sorry.
But yeah, you can
In this
only
general
assume
area.
you can only assume that they're going to provide cover fire for the very bare bones barricade that is getting set up right down there.
So, like, what about the other directions? Like, what's over here?
There's nothing coming this way. Not that you can see or hear.
Okay.
Hit even Billy and clicked.
Who are billing to?
Excellent.
Oh.
And that's a building on the other side, where the signs are. Okay.
Yeah. So they're like right here. See, like this is the street here.
Yeah.
Like there's like a line of building there. Like they're posted like on top there. Okay. Very real reactions.
So,
Oh, there it is.
Stop distracting him. I need to learn things.
Okay. We'll go with Bert's actions first, since you roll higher in the initiative.
Oh, I
so
only have
your celerity will go first.
That's right. You do it.
How much celerity you got, Bert?
Only one.
Okay.
Only just started that. Only just got into it. So, I'm going to attempt to dread gaze all these little children.
Okay.
And I'm going to calmly say, sit still while the adults talk. And I'm going to burn one willpower to help
Okay.
kick it in. What's my difficulty? Or they roll something in response, I believe.
And
So,
the book for Dread Gaze.
1, 2, 3,
$95.
Yes, go ahead.
3. It's like will. So I get 3 successes.
Okay.
Oh
Second.
my god!
It's in presence, yeah?
Yeah, it's a presence. It's second dot in presence. And if you succeed, if you botch, it's hilarious. If you fail, then it doesn't work. But successes just means to a degree. What is that?
Oh, what's this courage?
To know whether or not they're being effed with. But I figure it's not very high because
Yeah. Okay, so your difficulty is going to be 5. Okay, so your base difficulty would be 5. Let's go with 6 because you're trying to affect all of them at once. So you got 1 extra difficulty just for trying to
still 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything else was like 2
Um,
and a 1.
you seem to have somehow gotten through. They look very listless normally, but now like they're just
What is that
they're
crazy
kind of a
man?
little transfixed. Even the creepy one with its unhinged jaw, like it's
The
like
bullet wound?
its mouth is actually like shutting down a little bit. Like you still see the creepy tongue like coming out, but
I
now
also
it stopped.
I also give a grin to TB, and I'm gonna shine her on a little, just at her a bit, yeah. Intimidation plus manipulation, appearance. What do you want?
Since
Charisma.
it's birth, it's gonna be either charisma or appearance, I would assume.
Yeah, charisma.
To appear as dashing as possible.
Etiquette?
Etiquette.
No, probably not
Let's
etiquette.
go with charisma.
All right. Why? Why do you hate me? Is that like 2?
2.
Yeah. Just enough to put her off.
Yeah. Well, you see the slightest hint of displeasure.
Yeah,
Hitting her future.
because I stopped the kids, and I'm like, "Sup? We're going to dance. You're gonna like it." All right, cool. Who's next with the celerity tree?
That is Grigia.
Max didn't burn her celerity. Not this turn.
Well, but no.
Okay.
When do I know?
Oh, you burn your blood point on your turn and be like, I activate my celerity.
If you want to nosebleed it and have your extractions this turn, I'm fine with it. It's not.
Alright, so Brigia. It's just gonna pop the
We're
next
stuck.
3 in line.
Just start rolling those
Yep.
firearms checks.
You gonna lick it? You're gonna lick it, aren't you?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh man, this just got good.
So red and dripping.
That's totally what she said.
Right.
That's gonna be great on the camera. I want to rewind it later to
Yeah.
see that moment.
Wow.
Absorbed.
She totally missed me being gay.
Yeah.
That's so very gay.
For the first time in my life, this is they were eating the little bloodworms
They were eating the
Out-
bloodworms?
out of the turkey baster. Because they eat the worms. Of course, I'm watching all of this and
So
Sorry.
6
I was
to
just
hit.
if you turn up the volume or like
First
when you
one.
text
6 successes?
Not right now, but
Yeah.
when you get a
Okay.
chance to
so
actually
she puts the little
listen
worms in the little plate and they eat them.
All 6 go
But then
in.
she has the turkey baster out and they're eating it from the baster.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Look what I love them.
so
Roll
Their little
damage.
faces and their grabby hands.
So you base damage plus 6.
alright.
So when you turn up the volume,
It's
she
like this.
actually walks you through like her setup and you're gonna miss your mouth again.
All of the character sheets.
Yeah, way to put it over the character.
I was
I
trying to get a piece of
got
ice to hold against my
5.
tongue,
Okay.
and that's when I went a little fast.
You hit the second one somewhere in the torso.
So yeah,
Girl just like loses
she
balance
walks you
and falls
through, like,
flat on her back.
her follow-up stuff is
Um,
really helpful.
I'm not sure if she's dead.
We'll learn more about like the setup.
Doesn't seem to matter at this point. She's
But it has
down.
some, that's why I first saw
It will take her some time to get up, even if she does.
And
So
my cousin actually has
That is one. 2 more.
So 5 on the
You
second
fall down
one.
some weird YouTube holes.
That's PewDiePie's girlfriend.
Of course.
All 5 go in again.
So they have the bugs, and then she has those.
All the ones.
All right then. Thought she looked familiar.
She got a big mouth. Like it's very wide.
By the way, the accent
Spanish, I think?
and the tone might drive you a little insane. So keep the volume on low when she talks.
Use a caption.
She's got that super super high squeaky voice thing going on.
6.
Yeah, it's not cute at all.
Very similar situation with the other one. She looks like she's about to pull a gun.
I hear like the little
She gets hit.
enunciations and I'm grossed out from here.
This one,
I
you
talk like
feel
a
closer to
little
the
girl.
gut,
Yeah.
and she staggers back a little bit and then falls straight on her rump.
Yeah, but then she starts cussing like a sailor at her boyfriend. You're like, okay. I guess that's how she
Alright,
talks.
last one.
Didn't she call him a cockbutt or something or anything? No.
No.
Oh. Maybe
That was probably just in your fantasies.
So I got
'Cause he
3
is.
for that one.
3.
kind of a cockbutt. I mean, he's PewDiePie. He's a dumbass.
1 in.
Yeah, I don't really
He's
like
made a fortune
PewDiePie.
off being a ridiculous internet troll.
Well,
Well, not a troll,
Oh.
but just being
It went right there.
the Xbox Live kid.
I don't know if it's
everyone
better for you or for me.
loves, but man,
Excuse me. It's fine.
Turn your axolotls. I don't care about you.
4.
4 successes.
Okay, that one stays on its feet. But you definitely see the shot going in. Those of you don't see any of the shots getting taken, but people are starting to show wounds very quickly,
You should
almost
switch
all
to
at the same
pistols and
time.
move up and fuck with them a bit.
So wait, what are these
Move
crosses?
back,
Are they dead
and
or
move back and go back to
injured?
They're not
sniper.
dead. They're all injured.
There's an
Ah.
army.
You can.
Start throwing knives.
You don't
and
think
shit.
they're dead. These two are actually down.
Okay.
All right.
W-E.
Back to the top. Bert,
Yes.
you're up.
Yes.
Burning celerity again this turn, or
Yeah.
okay?
I want it. I need it. Gotta have it. Okay. So the kids are cowed temporarily.
Yes. They're temporarily transfixed.
I just need her to stop, but I have no way to stop her without putting her down. I need to get into that. Fucking
You need to stop
church.
Tina?
Yeah. So if I had one last twig jack left, which I don't, I established that already. I'd have just thrown it at her and been like, "Peace, I'm in the church." But I think I gotta put this one down.
I have a
Um,
steak.
hmm?
I have a steak if you just want to straight
No,
up
but it
steak
doesn't
it.
do my work for me. I got plenty to open her up. That's fine. So, all right. I guess we're going with the good old blood pool. Gonna get a little taste of it.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. So burn that willpower to make the spell happen, and I burn a second willpower for one success because I want this to work. All right.
Make it.
And okay, so spend a blood point, make a willpower. Oh, just kidding. I burned 2 willpower to make it work. I'm gonna burn a blood point, and then that's theft. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Pulling that blood. All right, here we go. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes to pull blood straight from all her orifices, probably including the one she pulled that shank out of. How much do I pull?
With 6.
Well, actually, let me double check. It has a mechanic for that. Unless
Yeah.
you want me to, unless you want to let me pull more.
It should say how many you pull.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's how many I pull.
It's 6, yeah?
Yeah.
It's 1 per success.
Metal.
It's pretty sizable. Yes. The displease
I
look
only
only
pull 5.
intensify. Okay.
And I let one just keep it open. Just so she's got a little, just so she's got some access points.
Gotcha.
She has an extra hole. I
Well,
gross myself out.
Yep.
well, next round I just touch it and then I shut her down.
Mm.
And that's because that's what we agreed was how I do the reverse of my pump. Is I gotta be in contact with the active
Right.
AT. So I'm like,
Mhm,
this is how I set it up. It takes 2 rounds.
All right.
All right, cool. And
Yeah. You see her try to command the children once more, but they're still there and watching you with
I don't get the intimidate on her. It didn't botch, but it didn't succeed either. So it's just I'm going to work. Bert's very.
She once again tries to get the children to bite you, but they're not
They're not convinced.
they're not responding. They're just they're not out of it, but they're very like reluctantly like standing at the periphery. They're like kind of like unsure what they're supposed to do. They're just like all looking at you.
Fucking stay there. That's right. Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, no. Next turn, she won't even be able to reproduce.
Wait, whose turn is it now?
Step back. Well, okay, I guess that. I don't know what to give
Okay, Bert, you hear a very
Dawn.
unladylike roar. Roll me another Dex plus dodge.
Oh, she coming at me?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course she is.
6, 8, 9. Oh, that's your. Oh, I'm gonna use that. 9 plus 4. 13. 9. You're up next.
Go Mars.
13.
Oh yeah, Mars is up next.
Yeah, I'm like, she goes before me.
Yeah. You're right.
Yep, you should be able to shoot again.
1,
Yeah.
2,
You're in
3.
position. You can very much take a shot.
Yes.
Anything that's on this map.
But you're gonna have to tell me
Oh,
how
sure.
to do it again.
Dex plus firearms.
That's
The difficulty is the difficulty of your gun.
which I don't
For side
have.
step.
Okay.
We came up with it last time. I can't remember what it was because I shot off shotgun.
That's
It's a shotgun,
7,
yeah.
8.
Pull it from here.
Well, my shotgun.
Oh yeah, if you have the stats for your shotgun,
Yeah.
that'll be useful.
For flavor, I swat her hand. No!
How
My
many?
shotgun
8 successes.
difficulty is 6.
You gotta go roll too.
Since yours is sawed off.
That's
it
exactly
might
how
be
much she had.
harder.
Sidestep.
So
I don't.
your
so-
sidestep got it.
Well, attacker wins on a tie, but I don't know what
Yeah.
you. So I don't. What do you
No,
want?
it's fine.
Okay.
8. Attacker always. Well,
For a regular shotgun.
That was what
No,
we were doing
with
for Pathfinder,
sidestep-
so I don't know.
no, not with vampire. White wolf is always defender wins every roll.
Here, what is it? What's your gun?
It's shotgun, which you said is 6, but it's the shot off shotgun. Does that change?
Probably by one.
For difficulty,
just
no.
ranges.
Okay.
The
Just
range,
your
the range is probably going to be a bit shorter.
Yeah.
So you might need to step a little bit closer to, depending
It
on
says
who you're
20
trying to
feet.
fight.
Yeah, because it's super short.
Yeah. So you're probably going to have to step
Well, that's the
closer,
range
depending
for the
on who you want
regular
to shoot.
shotgun. Also, is 20.
So
So
10, 15?
Yeah, let's go 15.
Okay. Just 15.
this for Remington shotgun.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Who you want to shoot? Okay, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward, and then I'm gonna roll Dex plus firearms.
Yep.
So, Dex plus firearms.
Yeah, they're all 6.
With White Wolf systems, it's defender wins.
All right,
on the
whatever.
Pathfinder. And came out a lot because
Because I rolled 2 1s, I get 2 successes.
when we played Exalted, you get like perfect charms.
Mhm.
You get like a perfect attack, which is like an unblockable attack, but you also get perfect defense charms, which is like an unstoppable like block. So in those cases, again, because White Wolf is defender wins, like the perfect defense wins every time.
Wins every time.
That's right, Rex. My American flag pins. Okay, 2 in,
Yes.
and you're shooting
A child.
one of the
Break
children.
the hold and walk away. Or break the wrist. Walk
Are you
away.
shooting the one I shot? Or just whichever?
Whichever one I'm closest to.
It's
Go home
It's
to
the gross
Delilah
one.
every
Okay, the gross
one whose
one.
head has,
Starlight.
Yeah,
split
that one
open.
needs to go first.
Even you in your snake form, you're
No,
like
that's
that
not
thing. That thing is gross.
I can dislodge my jaw, but that's wrong.
Yeah,
Is
no, it is gross because like you see the side of the mouth is all like jagged.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like
not
it's,
okay.
There's things like it's the tooth fairy
all in.
from
So-
Cabin in the
Oh, yeah,
Woods.
yeah.
You
So
do your
2,
base damage for your
which
shotgun
is 8.
plus
One of the
2.
things from-
So you add your
So
successes
it's
like
10.
that. So you roll 10 dice. Everything is 6 and above is
Is a
a
success.
success.
The children fly traps.
Ones don't make you botch.
Oh, good.
For
So it's
damage
5.
roll.
I forgot about that again. 6. Damn, 6.
6.
That could
Yeah.
be a dead kid.
You bring your shotgun up to bear, and you hear boom, and the child just pretty much it had already been shot in the head, and you shoot it in its very fragile back. You see it like just like collapse forward. It makes like kind of a sound that sounds to you like almost like one of your brethren. Like it sounds almost snake-like. Like it's just like a low,
His
gross, throaty hiss.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then it just expires, and you could start to see like the black, gross blood like pooling from under it.
Yes, these must die. So one down.
Bettina's eyes now turn to you, even though Bert is in front of you. She
Yeah.
just like looks
I
around.
haven't, I haven't done
Silly.
anything harsh. You just killed one of her children.
Yeah, she just like looks at you now. Her mouth is agape.
Snake tongue.
Thank you. Runs to the church. You got this. Bye.
It's what
I'm
you've
out.
always wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Dove man.
Not okay.
Avoiding lawsuit.
Okay.
Okay, Iria, you're up.
How far away am I right now? I mean, how much can I move? Can I move all the way there?
You can move pretty much next to Mars.
Okay, then I walk and shoot.
You can potentially move all the way up if you want to
Just
tangle them
move.
with melee.
Tangle.
You might be able to hit one of them like this one.
No, I'm cutting them. But
Slit their skinny little
I feel like I would be walking
No,
just
it's
like,
all throat.
and
You
then
just have to
next turn when I
decapitate
walk
Okay.
all the way up, I'll hit them.
So you walk over and you take a shot as you're walking.
them. Actually, in the
What
in
did your daddy do?
I think in the pro.
Well, he let my mother
That's a
kidnap
long story.
me.
Let's not go into this.
Yep.
I got a
I'm sure he didn't
1.
let me.
A one.
I never knew my
They're
father.
transfixed right
I
now.
think in the prologue, Bert does
One
learn how to
in-
do water magic just to
Roll
spoil
your
you.
damage. Plus one.
Has some very nice water
Plus
features
one?
in his house.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
gotta
come
count
in.
your
Trickle,
success.
trickle, trickle,
that got in.
Okay,
Yes,
well
we
now
must
just like
go
knock
see-
them over.
Base
must
damage.
use the Japanese gardens.
Plus
Bitch.
Four
Base
plus one.
damage plus the success I got.
Have an endless pool off the back deck.
2. Okay.
I pick my target and shoot it.
Oh, Tomas,
shoot
come
another
out and
one.
join us on the veranda.
Just cough ash all
It
over your
staggers
house.
briefly.
That's
You
fine.
feel a little pang because as you shoot it, it staggers and then it turns and looks at you like right in your face, but then it turns back towards Bert. And like for a quick second you're like, oh okay. It's because that one is not all ugly and fucked up, so it still looks sort of like a kid.
Don't let it fool you.
And yeah, you're now walking with purpose, and the next turn you'll be able to slash at him. Okay. Mags, take 2.
Take 2.
I'm gonna do the same maneuver.
Is anyone on fire yet?
No.
No.
That's all you.
Sweet! Set something on fire!
Set it on fire.
Take
All
2.
right.
Set it
Alright, what
So-
do we do?
Dex
We did
plus drive.
Dex plus drive.
Difficulty 7. Your specialty count, so you get that auto success.
Give it a me.
So Dex specialty is Swift.
Oh, don't you have a drive specialty for motorcycle?
Shift.
Ah, gotcha.
What?
Gotta be in cars more often.
I have that, but I have been in cars.
Right? Wrong one.
Drifting Teslas.
Your
and
deck
shit.
specialty will count. Though.
Drive
Swear.
yourself. Colin.
Yeah, we don't need our clonelings to have fanfic written about them. We're good.
Already so much fanfic.
I am my
written.
own fanfic.
Is that what you call it?
6, 7.
6 is the difficulty. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Reroll that one. 0.
3.
3
4.
4.
plus 1, 5. Okay. You're in perfect position again.
All right, let's try this again.
You
So,
can do
Is
it.
it athletics plus dex?
Dex plus
Whips
athletics,
that bike again.
and your dex specialty will count again.
I think it's a path. Man.
You have to be on the water path.
No,
Was that a 6 or a 7?
counterspell.
It's going to be a 6.
I think counterspell is actually like a straight up path.
So 1, 2, 3. Reroll the 0.
Yep.
3.
3. 4 with
Well,
the other
4 with it.
success.
Okay, yeah.
So this time, you arc the bike around. Again, you're in perfect throwing position. This time you pick the bottle. You do it like a little thumb check, and it's like, yep, that bottle's good. You arc your shot, and this time you see this perfect arc going right towards the assembled crowd.
Yay!
Boom.
Maybe the werewolf's fur will catch him fast. Did you forget?
Oh, no, I didn't forget. I'm just saying, don't kill the werewolf. The werewolf is for me. I'll set the werewolf
don't
on
wanna
fire.
Singe his fur.
I don't want the fur to be singed. Look is good.
Oh yeah, but you might want to wear a pelt. Don't want
Yeah.
to ruin the
But why would
belt.
it change back into a person?
This zone right here is now on fire with
When you
everybody
kill the werewolf, change back to a
included in
normal
it.
form.
Do I care?
Because its
Cassie.
hide is protected
I've
by
got paper
blocks.
towels
Okay.
in my way.
Um,
What's on fire?
That
You
big
just have a couple
circle.
dicks hanging off you.
all of this
Well,
area.
the way I
There's
imagine
4
it-
people. That one was already injured, so that one just like
If you
collapses
skin
forward and
Before it's
dies
dead.
in
Yeah.
flames. The other 3 are on fire.
Yeah.
The
So,
werewolf
I guess the
just
idea is that if you
steps
pull
a little
teeth
bit
from
out of the
werewolf
way as
before
the
they
fire like
disintegrate, or
singes
from
at
a
its
vampire
fur.
before they disintegrate, you get the teeth
And
necklace.
you see it kind of like look at you
So
through
the
the
way-
flame
the way
because it's
I
just
imagine
like
it,
it's,
Right? I was like,
its head is
in the course of her fight, 'cause she
Yep.
fucking destroyed that werewolf, and she was still human,
Yeah.
and she managed like in the fight, like because it's not a big piece. It's not like it's the like the whole
so
piece.
out of
It's a
our group,
piece
how
of
many
the
Yeah.
are still left that
So-
we need to kill?
So as long as you get it before
Um,
it's
So
dead.
she got it off.
well, there's 3 wounded there plus
then
the
it
werewolf,
died,
and then
and
there's
she
that
was-
lady with her kid.
Pretty sure it should better be.
Has been injured yet?
It's in 1 or 2.
One of them is dead.
Right, one of them.
The other one is
Dead, I
injured,
shot
and
one.
there's 2 fresh ones,
So
Okay.
but they're
it
working
died, so
on
she'd
it.
already taken a piece of
There's
cloth
3
off, it
people
stayed
going
fur,
at this
Yeah.
group.
and then it turned back into
You
a
and
dude
Grigia
because some of
have
his skin
pretty
missing.
much either
Those are
killed
what she
or
was like-
injured all of the you know
And
the
that's when the
bikers
vampire
and
showed
the
up to be
dudes in
like,
suits.
Hey, and she was
And then
like,
there's the
"This is
werewolf who's
she was in
still
such a state of
relatively
shock that she was
untouched,
kinda
though
like,
you just
okay.
almost like singed its nose there.
And then immediately regretted her decision.
We haven't really hit the werewolf at all. But neither one of us.
Okay. No, I know. I'm saving the
Oh,
werewolf.
you're saving the werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm purposefully not hitting the werewolf yet.
This area is now on fire with everybody in it. The guy in a suit that you had shot there and injured just dies in the flames immediately. As his very expensive suit just catches fire right around him. These 3 are still alive, but right now they're running in the inferno because they're right in the middle of it and they can't see where the flame ends, so they don't know which way they're supposed to be going. The werewolf just sidestepped very quickly. Yeah,
We
like
got a
a
little singe.
little bit of the hair just like singed because it was like.
Pistol's got silver bullets in them.
Oh, there you go.
Because when we went to
Remnant
Oakland,
from
they gave
Oakland.
me
The
hella
loadout.
diff-
Yeah,
they
oh
gave me
yeah.
hella different kinds of bullets.
No, just one guy.
Well, they gave me the
Oh, yeah, we
incendiary
got the
ones
incendiary.
and the silver ones.
Yeah, you confiscated
I
that
also
from the
gifted
enemy's
some
armory.
things, but yeah.
So my
Definitely
rifles
stocked up
all have
there.
the
So
incendiary ones
yes,
and the
much more successful strafe run this time, Mags. 4 people got engulfed in flames.
Do I need to roll a willpower?
No, you're too focused on the kids right now.
Okay.
And the church that is in front of you that is kind of holding your attention right now.
Yeah, it is.
The little explosion is kind of like...
Been there, done that.
Mags, you hear some cheering from the right-hand side, and you turn around to see one of your girls just like ducked behind like one of the bikes as she's lighting up some of the Molotov cocktails and like handing them over.
Okay.
Just like gives you a thumbs up. And you see that like at the barricade there, Vicky and Vin are pretty much just like hidden behind the car, shooting with automatic weapons at the horde. One of your girls has a shotgun that she shoots when she runs out of bullets. She just hands it to one of the other girls. They reload it. They give it back to her. They have like a 2 shotgun chain going that way. And then the 2 girls, when they're not reloading, are just preparing a bunch of Molotov cocktails. And you see one of them is just like chucking them at. So there's now a line of fire right here.
I have to
As
learn how to
they're-
break magic.
They're managing somehow
It's all
to
right.
keep
I can
that
break it
horde
anyway.
at bay.
Woohoo!
Because if it requires the maximum skill, it does.
Okay.
Very useful.
Yep. Greg, yeah.
Alright, so I have my celerity turned
Yep.
on.
Your eyes narrow a little bit as you see Mags just going over there, and suddenly, like, part of your field of vision just erupts into super bright flames.
So of the ones that I already shot,
Mm-hmm.
which was 4 of them.
Yep.
But 1 got engulfed in flames.
Yep.
And then the other 3 are 2 of them.
2 of them are down. This one has what you think is a useless shoulder at this point, but she's still standing.
All right. Still with the rifle. Yep. I was using my shotgun before, but I'm going to switch to the rifle because I'm going to snipe this bitch. Let's roll. No whammies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4.
4.
Okay. 2 and
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2.
You know, I have a couple of rituals preset in case
4.
certain things happen. Okay.
yeah. 4. Okay.
If
That
it
seems
comes
to
up,
be enough.
I don't think it'll come up, but it will come up. So.
You shoot and you see part of her head just change into red mist as she pretty much collapses backwards. And she just falls over backwards, completely immobile. The werewolf is looking at you as it's trying to get around the fire now.
You are
Well,
Because
I'm
there's
still
more fire
invisible.
here. These Mags here.
What's the yeah. what's the LARP sign for invisible? Something like that.
Oh.
Mags, roll me Dex plus Drive.
You're not John Cena.
I
Glad I
can be
came
John
back for
Cena if
this.
I want to be John Cena.
It's like randomly crying now.
My mom met him in real life. She was eye level with his navel.
They're all pretty deep.
Oh, she's 5 foot exactly, so.
Me too.
His nipples are 5 feet off the ground.
Slightly taller if I
right.
get
One of
measured
my
this morning.
Dex plus drive.
Dex plus Drive difficulty. Let's go with 6.
Dive.
You'll get that one other success.
3 with the one.
Why you being dick?
success.
3.
3.
Okay.
Because it's there.
Roll me.
No, it's not.
How much does your armor give for strength?
3.
3. Okay. So roll me
Oh, yeah, 3.
stamina plus 3.
Do you have fortitude?
Yeah, and if you have fortitude, add that. It should be in disciplines if you have it. You're Bruja, you might have that.
No.
I don't. I
No,
have-
potence.
I have
Remember?
How potent?
They deal it, they don't take it.
So what if I roll plus 3 or 3?
Yeah,
Or,
so stamina plus 3. So how much is your stamina?
3.
3, okay, so 6.
Yeah, roll 3. Because hopefully the Kevlar catches it. What?
Cats.
Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah, all right.
What was it? Difficulty?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4. We roll the 10. 4.
4? Okay.
That should soak a good amount of it.
You're pretty much about to whip the bike around and leave the area of the fire. The werewolf was looking at you over it. You suddenly see her reel back, and she just bounds over the flames with her claws extended.
Ooh,
And as you whip around on the bike, she hits you on the back of the shoulder for 2.
So that's
Your Kevlar gets most of the damage.
that's a star because it's an unnatural or it's a supernatural attack. So that means you can't soak it right away by burning blood points.
Yeah.
You have
You
to
can't- you
have
can-
to heal that over. You can heal your humanity score overnight, something like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So, but your drive roll was good enough that she doesn't push you off of your bike.
Alright.
You still managed to get out of there. But the werewolf is now on the other side of the flames. Right here. Right in your face.
In my face?
In the
Well,
face.
you're leaving,
Okay.
but it's still in reach. At this point, it's very large and very fast.
It's up your butt.
Okay.
Not as fast as me.
See who's faster!
And you burning? Do you want to burn celerity points? You'll get
Right,
actions at the
sure.
end of this
You
round.
burn a blood point,
Burn a blood
and
point.
then you get all your celerity actions at the end of the turn.
How
Okay.
many? How much celerity do you have?
4.
4. All right.
Because you got to whip the bike and then shoot, and then whip the bike again, and then smoke a bowl, and then.
The heck snarls. Cunt.
That's right.
I will eat your bones.
Yes. As she jumped
No, you
into
won't.
you,
You have the bones, you have the pelt. Let's see.
yes,
That's enough for everybody.
almost like a taunt. Like you very much clearly see like the string of patches that's on her vest.
Mhm.
Some of the gangs that were like friendly with you, some of them are no longer around that you used to drink with.
Right.
Okay. That's the werewolf. The barricade on the east side for by some unknown miracle is actually holding. Mag's girls have this system of chucking Molotov cocktails at the abominations. They have a 2-shotgun chain going where like one of them is shooting one of the shotguns while the other reload the other one, and then they keep moving it around. Vin and Vicky are just taking shots, and then from the top of the building you see there's at least 5 shooters up top, including Petra, giving them cover fire.
Yes.
Shoot.
The other spot here is also holding, as the boys, along with your 3 old friends, are managing to hold the tide and give you some more time. It doesn't seem like the waves are receding all that much, though. Okay, now we'll go with celerity action. So, Bert, yours will go first.
Full day of rest next to the 5 bunch of. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I was double checking the aggro damage. Ooh, that's no bueno. Yeah. So, do I need to make any ridiculous rolls to make contact with her blood, or can I just like terrible rave rub up against her, or what?
Let's just do a normal melee roll, but their difficulty is going to be 5.
Okay.
You're not trying to do damage, you're just trying to make contact.
Dex plus.
Yeah, let's go
Dex
Dex
plus-
plus melee or brawl.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Hi, Damios. Hi, Damios. Jelly beans. Can you cook like that?
Oh,
I
Godmother's
have to
gonna
do that
help
all
out.
the time. It does not work.
Your feeties.
Right?
You got like
Wait, who would inject? Who would hold? I thought you held. She injected.
Yeah, but
Oh, here, here.
Oh. how hard can it be?
Ask Tony.
Eh, 8 successes.
I touch her. Yeah, you sure do.
Gotta get
That's a
You-
good
you
touch
gently-
too.
Touch the
You
butt.
gently caress it.
Touch. Nah, just the eye. I'm like, shh.
Okay.
yours now.
And then,
I guess meows.
okay, so 2 will.
She's like, why aren't any of you helping me?
Starting with 2 successes,
Like, no, we think we all enjoy it too much, cat.
Oh, so sad.
I guess meows.
and then
How good she looks. I'm so happy.
2, 3, 4, 5,
It's like, Sean, please.
7, 8.
So
Big
old.
soft.
So old.
8 out of 8.
Do you want me to help you? You want me to? You want me to help you? You want me to help?
Oh,
Want me to?
Oh,
fuck.
it's like reaches out.
You all right, Tony?
Why?
Did you botch everything?
He's just he's like mathing his rolls right now.
Burning more willpower.
That's always a good sign.
Damn.
Whatever.
You have a lot where that came from, right?
All right. Dropping her gen by 2 for 1 hour.
Okay. You touch her very close to the eye where she was breathing.
Yeah.
And then, yes. And immediately she recoils at your touch.
Yes.
To trigger that power.
Oh no. That it triples down. It's that pyramid of power.
Oh, yay.
She puts her hand to her chest as if she's expecting something to be there.
Oh, great set. It is not much. Put it to the point.
Intimidate for 1.
Yeah, no, she was looking at her,
Save me.
at both of
Don't
them
let the
because they
bad
killed
lady
some of
get
her
me
children, but
again.
now she's looking at you with like.
Can
And
I,
then you
can I get some willpower back for being gallant?
Yes.
Because
You absolutely
I
can.
silenced the children's.
Get
I
you
want that. Thank
because
you.
we didn't cover that in the previous
I
one.
want just so I don't
Okay.
just so I don't fall unconscious.
Yes.
All right, because this is working.
She looks at you and
Poor cat.
you see confusion
She's
settling
like
into her
desperately trying to
features.
get
Is the
away
bone,
from
like,
Lisa.
Wither or like
It
shrink
seems
down.
heavier in her hand at this point.
He's these little paws in the back.
It's like,
used to be friends, cat.
She's all like,
bad touch, bad touch.
I need an adult. Mom, why are you doing anything? You're seeing
Aw,
this.
So sad.
Geriatric beast.
All right, I'm done torturing cat.
Oh, I was about to say we're doing still up. All right, good night.
Okay.
Go around and say
Where'd you have-
say good night to Auntie.
There's a big, bad, nasty werewolf right in front of Mags. It just took a swipe at her. You got 3 actions, yeah?
and 2 pistols. Ah.
She is
You're
older
gonna
than
whip
you.
and say nay nay. Right.
Okay, well, the first shot I got 0.
Okay.
But
It just not a botch, yeah.
Not a botch,
Okay.
just 0.
So the shot just misses. The beast is big, but it's super fast, and right now it's trying to catch mags because it can't see you. So it just moved too quickly out of where it was.
I got 5 for the second one, though.
Okay.
Silver bullets, too.
Yeah, the aggro unhealable damage.
Yes. You got 2 in.
Thump thump. How's that feel?
Oh, I caught it.
Nice.
Two. Okay. Your silver bullet manages to catch flesh, and you see like a little sizzle as it hits it, and you hear like this low yelp, and you see her kind of like whipping around.
what the fuck?
Like, who the fuck?
She's pretty much like on all 4 right now. Like you see her claws are about like this long, like digging into the
Where
pavement,
did that ball go?
and she's just like sniffing.
Who bit my tail? It wasn't me, I don't think.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
6 for the third one.
Okay.
Just emptied a deagle into her.
4 in. Roll that damage.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Ones don't cancel out. They just don't count as.
Yeah.
So
I'm
6 then.
6.
Yeah.
6.
You take a second shot, and this one bites very deep into her flesh. In fact, the silver seems to shave most of the left half of her face off as you shoot her like almost right in the mouth. You see her exposed teeth at this point, and she ain't happy. She's still standing, and you see the silver just like burning, like the half of her face is just like smoking, but she's still up, although staggered. Mags has some of her actions. Mags
She'll take him when she gets back.
Yeah.
She's probably feeding the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Go kill that werewolf.
Did you say werewolf?
Werewolf, yeah.
Werewolf.
Them werewolves.
Wherever it can be. Want to skip her?
Sure, let's go up top.
Just keep it rolling.
Bert. Okay, almost through.
What next? Oh, there she is.
What's happened?
Your turn. Or your celerity turns.
Saturday.
So the werewolf,
I'm trying to figure out
you
what
don't
to do.
see where the shots came from, but the werewolf got hit once, like close to his gigantic arm, the same arm that swiped at you, and you see kind of smoke came out of the wound. The second time she got hit like in the face, like in the left side of the face,
Uh-huh.
and you see like the shot burnt off like almost the left half of her face.
So she's pretty badly injured.
Yeah, but she's still up.
She's done.
Yeah.
Stay down. Heal.
There's this low howl of pain as she's like whipping around, frenetically trying to figure out where that
Where these
shooting is coming from.
Who else is still standing?
That's
That's
basically her. The other folks are more worried about being on fire.
So did they stop, drop, and
You're
roll?
kind
now?
of low on the totem pole of priorities. A couple of them have broken behind and are starting to roll at this point. The third one was stuck like right in the middle. So basically his whole world was flames for a second, so he had no idea where to go.
Flames. Flames.
on the side of my face.
And the other ones are already down.
Where I'm on opposite ends. Of
Yeah, so right now you're heading in this direction
Yeah.
and she's behind you.
Okay.
But you can burn one of your celerity actions just to whip the bike around and either take a shot at her, take a melee attack at her. You have 4 actions that happen within the span of seconds at this point, so you're
Right.
probably even faster than your bike right now.
Okay. Even though you have your your invisibleness on, you can still hear through the headset.
Yeah.
Or no. Okay.
It only affects. No one can hear me. I can hear everything that's happening around me.
Yeah.
So it just
Oh.
makes me silent,
Okay.
but I still hear everything.
Okay.
She totally heard you fart.
It's true. I heard it.
I'm
You
not
guys
saying-
heard that?
I'm not saying nothing.
That one
because
was
I am-
glorious.
I would just like to point out
I'm
there
polite.
that I heard Max fart. I don't know if it was fear or indigestion.
She totally, you know, she totally did it on purpose. Max is like, hey guys.
I'm gonna light this on fire.
Right?
She puts the headphone into her back pocket.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh god,
Thanks.
that'd be so funny. Anyway,
Although it wouldn't really work though, because vampire farts don't really have the methane.
it would still just be for comical effect.
I like how we're
You
contemplating.
move air through your sphincter.
Yeah, I'm like,
Create
how
that
would you
noise.
do it?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't fart. Or you wouldn't smell. No.
No, I was talking
But it
about
wouldn't have the methane to create the flame. It's just
Yeah.
doing like the light
Shoot.
fire.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. You
I
can't.
mean, it would contribute to the fire if it's air.
And it probably
I just-
would smell because we're rotted inside. So, some, not terrible, but at least a light.
You're all welcome.
Just like a cloud of ash. Are you loving this, internet?
This is why you watch us, or why
Someday.
you should be watching us.
Someday, maybe this morning, you were at mass, learning about fucking vampire farts.
And the science and methane behind it.
Logistics of
Opulence.
vampire farts.
Tell us, Bill Nye, how that would work.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I say into the headset, Grigia, I'm going to weave so you can get a clearer shot from him. Her.
It.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be like him.
You're man!
I'm all like,
We don't know what its preferred pronoun is.
I'm all like, kill it,
Kill it!
or I will.
Is
Kill
mine.
it, kill it, or we'll kill it with fire.
Okay.
So
Literally.
Mags is basically going to just zoom around.
It looks
David Giga,
very upset with you
like,
right now.
it's gonna be like, come on, come and chase
Chase-
me,
chase
come
the
and
car.
chase me,
Choose
come
the car,
and get me,
doggy.
Yeah.
come and get me.
It's
Her
like,
face kind
freaking
of looks
celerity
like this
speed.
right now, and she's just looking at you, and you hear like, like a fucking dog that you just like grab a chew toy from,
How
and he's like,
dignified.
grab it.
Come and get me, come and get me.
All right.
Dignified.
You're up.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna fart too?
No. I think. What's her name?
Bettina.
I think Bettina's gonna fart, or at least pee a little.
ski some blood. Why not?
Because I'm gonna do a strength plus brawl check,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pop myself down 2 dice on that check because I'm gonna do a few actions this turn.
Okay.
Plus burn that 1 blood point for the celerity.
Splitting.
And I'm gonna burn another blood point
Oh,
because
Exalted.
I'm gonna.
Wait,
do
does
a
Exalted
spell in a
split
sec.
anymore?
Well, let's see here. I do because I'm doing multiple actions per turn.
Because
And,
it's ticks.
yeah.
Ticks.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Exalted is ticks.
5, 6.
Somebody needs to get an exterminator.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all the ones out of my rolls.
The ones love
The
you.
answer's
Nope.
no. No.
I don't love them.
All right. So my first action, strength plus brawl,
Mhm.
is to grab her by the neck and lift her.
All right.
So I've got 1 success so far. Uh, 6, 7.
Let's go with 6. You're buff right now.
4 successes to get that lift.
You lift her up the ground.
All right.
Then you break her on your knee like freaking Batman.
We were talking about that
Cena!
yesterday.
You adopted the magic. I was born to.
Oh my.
Let's see here, and then
Bane.
I'm gonna pull some more blood from her.
Bane.
Let's see here, Burt Bane.
Yeah, I was saying Burt Bane.
Burt Bane. Birdman.
Harvey Birdman.
If you don't want to see Burt Bane.
3.
It's like a bat signal, but like it has like a hat instead of the ears.
A bowler
It's
hat
like
and a
the bird,
monocle.
yeah, there's like the bird signal.
Yeah.
It's still a bat because he's a vampire.
With a
But
mustache.
it has a little white mustache.
I pulled 2 more blood from her,
Okay.
and I split twice. So I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try and drop her gen once more, and I'm gonna take 1 more willpower out of that. Did I surprise or impress anyone during this
You
turn?
did gain a willpower.
All right, get him back. All right. So that's,
Greg is not paying attention to
no,
you.
Greg is not a. You're too busy doing the Benny Hill song out in the middle of the street.
You're drawing a beat. Wow.
And you got sexy ladies too, right around the
Yeah.
pantsuit. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like Mags is just like yelling the Benny Hill singing music.
Just flipping her
She's
bike
just
around.
yelling
Right.
yakety sax over her bike and the noise.
Yeah.
Pissing off this word.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh dang.
Oh dang! Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me re-roll those zeros.
All 4 of
Yeah, that was
them.
4. I think it
No,
was 4.
that was. I looked.
That was 4 of them.
I was being nosy.
5. Oh, sorry, 7. 7. I drop her. So she's already down 2 for 1 hour.
Yep.
So I want a total of 3 hours. She's dropped. She has 6 generations.
Is he a baby?
I think if she is
Well,
she is anywhere near us,
the
she is
immediate-
now a 12th gen vampire, or like 10 at the
The-
best.
Those of you who
The
are
children, the children
Amaris-
deteriorate.
Amaris and
I'm there.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Area. The children, weirdly enough, seem somewhat unaffected, but you see immediately the reaction as she gets lifted up. Bert does something to her, and she starts bleeding. Like
Just gushing.
basically, like
Oh.
the best way to describe it as you're looking at it is that she can't contain her blood anymore.
Mm.
So now it's just spilling out of her every which way.
She's got Ebola.
Oh my god.
Like she looks, and Bert, you have to do a quick little sidestep because as she looks at you, it's gushing out her eyes, her nose, her
Oh no,
mouth.
I've got the full, and I just let it
She
go.
tries
I'm
to
like, yeah.
she tries to
Yeah,
speak
like
to
that.
you, and it's running down
Yeah.
your arm. It's just like this
Yeah.
avalanche of blood just spilling everywhere. The children are looking at her and you.
Yeah.
I think they see who's dominant now here.
Yeah. But they're still not moving. But you see, like, their eyes are kind of
Ah, shit.
widening. And she's looking at you, and when she stops choking on her blood, she has
no
no
idea.
And then you just hear her, like, barely above a whisper, just say,
Came into my house. You ruined my shit. Fuck my couch. No, fuck your couch.
you hear her whisper to you once she's done spitting all that blood out.
Yeah.
You hear her just say, "Why? You've been around long enough that you know the world can't stay as it is. Why?"
Because it's not going to be how you see it.
Okay.
It will not be your will.
Amaris.
Well, that was disturbing.
Yes.
Stubborn.
I mean, ew. I'm gonna. Would you hang that in an art gallery?
Go about your business.
Oh,
Have you go about
Ew,
mine?
my business is sort of right here with you. So I sidestep Erie a little bit because she's in my line of shot, and then I go boom.
All right.
Actually, I wasn't. I think I just moved.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
So it was that.
It says dental.
Hey, look,
infusion
do you want to
kick in
spend
on
to
higher days
pump your
as
stats?
far as
Is that an
effectively
action?
medical
No.
kicks in first of the following month.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just double check everything when it's
I'm gonna look up what Luke does. 'Cause I'm sure Liz does it.
Both in. So 10 dice.
They probably have a thing. So. I've got all the
2,
four dice
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
And if
You're
I
good.
reroll my 10s,
You're good.
Yeah. explosion.
Yes. The
Child
back,
no more.
the back child, they're just pretty much like you kind of go around the area, and for a brief moment, it turns around to look at you, and then
start fucking freaking out like cockroaches.
Bettina will freak out even more because you hear the boom, and the child just
Splatters.
like explodes in a shower of blood, and it splatters all over her dress.
Look, I can make things explode blood too.
How do I feel about that?
You have used help.
Well, it's gone. It has been destroyed.
Okay.
It is not a pleasant sight, but at this
No.
point, you want them all
What?
delivered
Shadow
from
demons
that
like
line.
you.
Oh,
All right.
there's no shadows yet. I will learn it.
Okay.
It will be mine.
There you
Why did I
go.
erase that?
You will soon know butt stuff.
You
Here
will
we are.
soon know butt stuff.
Bert
apparently.
and butt stuff.
I know Shadow Man.
All right.
He will teach me the ways.
Shadow.
Shadow man.
He lives on Bugger Lane. Booty Lane.
Lives on booty lane.
It's fine.
All right.
Sure
Yeah,
does.
but Bugger
walked
means
the
he
rest
knows
of the
what
way
he's doing.
up
to the
next
So,
kid.
yeah, right.
Mhm.
I skirt around behind him.
Butt stuff
Yep.
lane.
It's still,
Yeah.
they're still transfixed looking at their mom right
The
now.
t-shirts.
But like their eyes just go from Bert to their
Okay, what-
mom.
While
The
they're
child
doing that-
just looks at you for a second
Yeah,
and
do
you
that.
sidestep behind
You
it.
have
Like
that
his
one.
eyes just meet
At least one of
yours.
us.
Yeah, yeah, no, all
And
different
he
shirts.
turns
All different
away.
shirts.
And
That's
looks
such
at
a
that
All right.
bird again.
I don't like looking them in the face, so I just go through the back and towards the front.
Oh, it's like murdering gremlins from the back. It's fine.
I don't sit.
All right.
Sit. All right.
Next was melee. Was any specialties that
I
Would
don't have
apply.
a. I don't have a apply to that.
It's a girl.
I don't know why that's so funny. but I'm laughing at it.
According to this article,
Okay, there's 11 now.
in light of Brexit,
All right, that's
Britain
thing.
is furiously Googling how to move to Canada.
Nope. They don't want you.
That's
1,
fine.
2,
I
3,
know, right? I just love
4,
like,
5, 6,
when people can
7.
understand Canadians don't actually want anybody else.
everybody
Seven.
thinks is gonna be easy.
They will take people who have been royally fucked. They will not
7.
take anyone who fucked themselves.
7.
That was obviously a conscious choice,
Okay.
even if you weren't aware that's what you were doing.
Cracking up because I was like, I'm moving to Canada. I'm like,
Right. Strength plus damage.
4,
Don't worry about it.
7 plus all the stuff. Do I have enough dice? for
Yeah.
this? Okay, 7
There's
plus
a
4
little bit of a
plus 4.
love-hate relationship with the British.
Well, because isn't Canada like technically still?
Yeah,
She
'cause
had
a
a
bunch
queen
of
of
those
Canada.
nations
Last time
were
she
like-
visited,
I
people
think this might be officially
fucking
too big for my
complained
hands.
because
Alright.
she doesn't pay for any of her visit shit. Like everybody, there was like tax hikes
Oh, come on, one.
because they were like,
Let's not
"Yeah, you
do
guys
that.
got to pay because your queen is visiting you," and people were fucking protesting everywhere. It was like, "We don't want her here. Go back."
Well, yeah, Australia is the same way. Where
Yeah,
it's like,
they were like, we recognize you're a queen if
Yeah.
we get something to you.
8.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're members of the Commonwealth,
Right,
but they're not. They're no longer colonies.
We are. And so the governor general is technically supposed to be an appointed position, part of our government that represents the crown in Canada, except we don't really have
Yeah.
any sort of real contact.
I just go.
Yep. So basically you get behind it and you pull your blade just perfectly where its heart would have been,
But it's not there.
stick, and you come out.
But
A
it won't
gush
be.
of black blood comes forward up front as it falls to its knees and then flat on its face. It shudders for a second and then it stops.
Didn't that feel nice?
No.
Naturally neutral.
It's kind of icky.
Horrible.
But they will rest now. I
Bird,
look at the last one.
Bird's got other
Yep.
things to focus on.
It looks back at you
Oh no.
and then looks back at Bert and its suspended mother. It doesn't know what to do. Like, that's the one that's holding the knife, and at this point it's holding it kind of like this.
Oh fuck.
Like, it doesn't know where it's supposed to be going anymore. Like, you see a lot of confusion in it.
Are you sure this doesn't make me feels? 'Cause I feel like
It does give you feels.
Stop trying to have it make it give feels.
Okay.
It's too late for these
Mads,
abominations.
you're still spinning around.
What?
Grigia, you're up.
I'm up?
Yep.
Oh,
The werewolf is chasing Mags around,
alright.
looking very angry and very hurt.
Kill it. Kill it or
I'm
I'll
gonna
kill
make
it.
an attempt.
Don't fucking miss.
Well, it's moving.
She pops wheelies.
Well, I don't know where
So they're
you're at
amputating it.
because I can't hear you, so I can't drive it in your direction.
Mags
You can
is just
see where
fucking
the
really
you can see where the puzzle
She's just
player
doing
is coming
donuts.
from.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just rolled 15 damage though.
What am I doing?
I feel like now I feel like
Every
I'm playing
other
Celtic.
description I got was, and suddenly there's an explosion of blood. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, you can see the muzzle flares because anything I do that compromises my
Yeah.
bubble.
It drops it for like that brief moment.
Like
that
you can't
brief
hear it,
second.
but you can still see the muzzle flare and the
Yeah,
bullet
you can't
arcs
see
that go
me,
through.
but you can
Oh.
see the flash from the gun.
Yeah. So you know roughly where she's supposed to be at.
roughly in that area.
Yeah.
You have an idea of where I am.
She hasn't really moved since the beginning.
No, I got
She
my
seems
spot.
roughly in the same spot.
Good thing there's no more sniper teams. They'd be like, oh yeah, I got this one.
Well, no sniper
When did I
teams
give
that
myself a
are
manipulation
Right.
of 5? What is that about? Did I just draw that in by accident?
What was that?
I'm like, why do I have my manipulation of 5? Did I do that? I don't remember
Because I
doing
think
it.
that's dominate.
Yeah, some of your powers use manipulation.
Didn't that dominate?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it does. I just don't remember buying it. All right, whatever.
We
It's
got
on
the
your
XP.
sheet. It
It's on
exists.
there.
It's canon.
Okay.
I got 5.
5.
Yeah.
You got 2 in. Roll them damage.
I like the unsalted ones because then they're a little sweet.
I mean, they're rich chips.
No, but these are a little salty.
They say original.
1.
Yep, just 1.
Roll me a self-control.
How many ones I'm thinking of?
1.
Wheat thins?
Okay.
No,
Wow.
Those are sweeter.
All of your.
they look like this, where
Damage.
they're like jagged.
I
but
know.
they're not as
It was
toasted.
like 5, 5, 4, 3, 1, and 1,
that's-
6.
That sucks.
I got my 1 in there.
You fire a shot and it grazes it.
It's okay, I got
Still
my
around.
celery turned on.
Yes.
I still got time for more shots.
Yep.
Shots. I think I got
Stay
2.
fucking
Is
still.
Yes.
6? Okay.
You did
Really?
get 2.
Really?
Mads, you need to stop moving.
You waver a second as you look at that child bleeding, but then you remember you're not feeding on them, you're not using them for anything. They're going to be used for much more nefarious things.
You are
So
ending their suffering.
basically, like your brain is trying hard to get you to rationalize this by being like, it's better this way.
All right.
Okay. Werewolf is still running around trying to catch Mags. He's getting very upset right now.
Can't get the ball. I very much want that ball.
Yep.
Just eternally waggle the ball up here.
Thanks.
Ah, you want this? You want this?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's so wounded right now that, like, it
Stop
just,
doing that thing in the middle of the street.
it
I need
tries.
you to stay still. Even for only seconds. I need clear shots.
Mags, the werewolf tried to bite you, but at this point it's so wounded that it just fumbles and its face just hits the pavement as it collapses into a heap. It's still alive, but, you know, it just took a spill
first.
trying to catch you.
Thank you.
It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Wait, on the ground?
It's at minus 5 right now because of the health levels. It's
Ooh,
just
careful.
It's Durfy dog.
Yep.
Durfy dog right now.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna like turn around and be like.
Celerity round. For those who popped for celerity this turn.
Yeah. All right.
Bert.
Bettina?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
did it! Give that man a hand.
You have no idea how hard that is. Like, how the hell is that?
So I bring her in, and I turn her head so that she can see Iria,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, Roberta, kneel to your prince and yourself, or I will come back and finish you. And then I fling her at the doors.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I want as much blood splatter as possible. Like I want a trail from where I'm holding her all the way up onto the doors. Difficulty
That's athletics, yeah? Or just
strength
chuck
plus
her?
athletics. Yeah.
Yep. Let's go with 6.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Yeah. You do succeed. You chuck her at the gates. You see what you assume was the ward kind of like shimmering as she hits it, but she hits it hard.
Mm-hmm.
Full force at this point into the door. And in her crippled state,
I'm like, she's a shittier wizard than when we started, so I don't know how much more that wall can take.
you hear very gross cracking sound. She falls into a heap at the bottom. You see her trying to somehow crawl her way out of it, and then she falls still.
Cool. I stalk towards the doors. Let's get this shit done.
There is like as much approval on my face as you've ever seen, basically.
Well done.
Willpower.
Yep, that's right.
It's not a
Take 2.
lot.
You impress the prince.
Right.
Someone noticed me.
That's some senpai on senpai stuff. It's weird.
Right?
It's weird.
Oh, somebody's gonna make that shit.
What
2
senpai?
senpais trying to get each other to notice each other. Holy shit! We're gonna be rich.
Nothing's worse than a tsundere.
Senpai Senception?
You're-
Senpai.
Yes, they're both senpais, and they're both trying to get the other to notice them.
So I got
It's the best.
3 to hit.
Okay,
Shoot.
all in.
All in. All years. One way.
With the mother broken and Bert going for the church, the last child is now looking at you.
4, 5. 5.
5? Okay. As it falls upon the ground, you line up your shot and you shoot right through it.
Well, hopefully I won't have to deal with it because Mars is like hell of that thing.
Oh yeah, I'm on top of it. If you need to leave, then you go ahead.
The bullet just pretty much like goes through her, and everywhere it passes, it's like you see the smoke actually coming in. You almost feel like her eyes stop on you as she scans around, and then her head just like plops on the ground.
Right.
Her tongue comes out, and she's dead.
She's dead
She
now.
runs over, pulls her knife out,
It is more pelt.
throws it over her shoulder, and then pops back into visibility.
Thank you.
Number 2.
Max, you see Grigia come out of
Nice.
invisibility for a
Please
second,
arrest
Got
this
bloody.
interloper
cut
so
a
she may
pelt
see
from
judgment
the
and sport.
werewolf,
Oh please.
and then dart back and disappear
And if
again.
she does not refrain her toy, or actually no.
She may or may not
And
look like
please
she's
dispose
carrying a
of her
big sack
toys
of
and
pieces.
accepting her highness.
Right away. Immediately just boom.
Yeah, we'll go out
I
of
have-
turn
I
order.
have to keep it
At
so I
this
can show the
point.
boys.
I'm just
later.
all like,
werewolf
I hope
just
you got what you
collapsed.
wanted.
Yeah.
Bert is rushing for the church doors, and then with Bettina gone and pretty much in a heap at the bottom of the doors,
Mhm.
the last child, and with Bert gone, the last child is now looking straight at Arya and is holding the knife like this, and she's just like looking up.
And Amaris just
It's
point
still
blanks
frozen.
that shit. With a shot off shotgun.
Oh yeah, there's a would you please, as that's technically my job, but
Mhm.
I'm handling this right now.
Oh, I suppose I'll help you.
Well, you know, yeah.
All right,
I still need to roll for point blank?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll for that. You
And
have
then
a
I,
sawed-off shotgun to a child's face.
Yes.
Okay, so
More
did
like a goblin thing.
Overkill?
So she
Well,
presses there, and the head of the child just vanishes, is gone,
That's just
just topples over.
See, Iria, now you don't have to worry about it any longer. I'm just looking out for you.
Let me go arrest this heap.
Amaris area, where all the children have fallen now, like there's just like this gigantic pool of blood. Like you're pretty much like standing in a bunch of collected, not gross blackish blood, though the kid's blood is starting to mingle in it, just straight up blood. And within the blood, you see this weird looking bone knife, like big curved blade, like about this long.
Ooh, like something I already willed? Just bone?
It looks like it's crafted out of bone.
why does it seem familiar?
It also
Because I inspected one.
Yeah.
We took one out of
One
Marcus.
of them fuckers Samisis.
Yeah, she knows their craft.
And
And when
yeah,
she pulled that shank out, it came out of
It's-
her.
that's the one that she was wielding. It's basically like it's letting out this very faint black smoke, and it's seems to like drip this very like brackish, like green gray liquid.
Ew.
It's just lying there in the blood.
Burn it with fire.
Oh, Mags!
Boy.
Cleanup crew.
I'm gonna drag this body into the van and put a stake in it.
Good.
Would you destroy this? This spewing.
Wait, what body are you putting in the van?
What's
Bettina.
left of Bettina?
Yeah,
Oh,
so we
I
can bring it to
didn't-
trial.
She either gets to. She gets a choice.
Mhm.
She can bow to her prince, or I can rip her apart.
okay.
So
No, she can bow to her prince and herself, or I would finish her.
Okay.
Oh, now you're gonna like argue over who gets to do it. Who gets to do it?
Me.
I will not lie. I will
It's my
deceive.
van. You have
I
to
will have
ask
truths,
first.
but I will not lie.
Very protective of that van.
well,
Right.
I'm just putting the heat in there. It's not like we're gonna kill her in the van.
Right. Like everybody's arguing over that, and all Grigia
Steak.
all Grigia
boxes
cares
and
about
that.
is
What,
don't
dead
make a
body
mess in
am
my
I
van.
Touching?
So you're not saying I'm touching the body.
No.
There is a
You're
there's
gonna
a
set-
bone knife
Yeah.
A bone
spewing
knife.
awful
blood.
gross shit.
And the bodies
And we
of
want you to set it on fire.
gross zombie
Children. So the cycle of dead children and the bone knife between them. Could you make them go away?
Betwixt them.
Just like, pulls out the Molotov
Yeah, just
cocktail.
as you're talking.
I'm just
Wait,
like,
wait. Let us get away fast. So
No, just shakes
Made a
head.
willpower point.
Like,
Amaris just picks up the foot of Bettina and just drags
That's
it
right.
out.
That's right.
like a
Faced one of
like
your
a lopsided
major
teddy bear being
Right.
dragged along the muck.
crises.
Mags just lights a Molotov cocktail and just hurtles it towards the center of the.
Ooh, that's warm. All right, fire.
Yep. It just erupts into flames. Just burns everything up.
Right.
I stepped over there.
Max courage, don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
Going this
Mags,
way.
you swear that when the flames reach that knife and it starts to eat away at it and it starts to like melt in the fire,
Mhm.
like you swear that you hear somebody crying for like a couple of seconds and it vanishes.
Nope, didn't want it. Whole lot of nope.
Bruce.
You see like a column of what looks like green smoke erupt in the flame at some point, and then eventually it just dissipates.
Oh darn, we'll have to find out of character later what that was about. This group don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I will be very fascinated to find out what that was later.
You're
Do I have
at
to do anything to these wards?
the doors. Well, you can actually study it right now and see whether you can use your knowledge to break it.
I've smeared her blood all over it. I've
Yes.
weakened her power, so unless she made some ridiculous first level ritual. What do you think about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So subject authority, vamps, mystical powers.
Mystical powers, vampires, both of those.
So 2 so far. Or 3. Four, 5.
Okay.
Take it. Cool. That works.
It's a fairly basic ward. It's basically warding.
It's a ward
Kindred.
against Cainites?
Yeah, it's a ward against Cainites. But it is not. You've seen much more complicated wards before.
I smear her blood
It
all
was
over
it was probably meant to buy time more than be like a complete safeguard measure. And you're pretty confident that if you put your hand to it and
It'll just short circuit.
you can basically overload it.
Well, that too.
The structure has
I-
been kind of disrupted at
I
this
cast I just magic it.
You cast your spell magic.
I'm like blood point black. No, I looked it up. It's a path, but
Yep.
yeah, I basically counter it with my own ward or
There you
whatever.
go. The word
And
dissipates.
boosh! Open.
Push
Yeah.
the doors of the church open.
And what?
Oh, it's from Frisky Digger.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Immediately, a gush of really cold air hits you. It is completely dark inside. And we'll find out next week what's in there.
No!
Give himself another 6 XP for being a ridiculous
Ridiculous
group
amalgamation.
of
You're in mouth of
Murder
exclamation.
squad.
Yep. Yep. I am. Damn Skippy.
Murder squad.
I'm gonna give myself another willpower,
Yep.
probably.
Get one more for facing one of your phobias.
Can I do something yet?
Amaris got to do what she wanted.
You get willpower back.
It's true, I do.
Probably, yeah.
I will not make promises because I don't know. With this group, it's always
No, exactly right.
difficult.
Yeah.
But
No, absolutely.
there is a possibility that next session
We're extremely close
will
to
be the last session of this campaign.
But we have the last like
There's gonna be an
tie
epilogue.
and
That's
tie
what I'm saying.
and stuff.
It depends
It can't
on
just end.
how this
I
group
need
actually
to know what
plays.
Vin's Toreador thing is, and I need to know
We need to.
who hurt my Casey.
And 68 and
It
69
depends
need
on
to
whether
kiss
we get
them.
the
I
sugar
mean,
ending or the
and
funny
Darian,
ending.
yeah. And 69 to get some
Who
girls.
touched my toys?
Yep.
Bert's gonna learn Rago Tempest. It's gonna learn that water magic. It's gonna be great.
Horrible.
Likes the Pokemons. I'm only a blood type currently. Right?
Blood type.
Is that the thing? Yeah. They're all playing it on the phones. So
No. It's just a group of ghost types
Eventually
just
Bruce is gonna
hanging
be the
around each other.
I kind of really want Pokemon Go to somehow end up in Dresden Files, like for some reason.
I could.
You just get that excited right now. Your voice is cracked.
Though,
Oh,
with,
thank you.
if it does show up in Dresden File with our luck with fucking like cell phones, it's just gonna be like a bunch of fucking ghosts like beating our gyms and
It's only ever going to be like Ghastlies and Gengars everywhere.
right.
No, somebody beats our gym from the
Chandler.
future or
Right.
something.
Fucking Garrett, stop taking my gym. Stop.
I know you're a red team, asshole.
Is that a Bellsprout? Oh, you asshole.
Of all the things to make me stop about. You bastard. You know how I feel about vegetables.
Right?
Yes.
He knows. God damn it, he knows.
All right. Say goodnight, Internet.
Good
Good night, Internet.